welcome in, welcome in. This is your Hellhound boss, Saerin here. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Hello, Pira. Hello, Ryder. Hello, Ryan. Alexis. Hello, Taco. Flatwise. Kermim. Jaded Scientist, Emiliano. Baguette. Regulus's Mustache Cheese. Hello, 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 hello. Hello, W. Crate. Hello, hello. How's everyone doing? Good day, boss. Hola. Hello, hello. I saw you were all talking about Lucy. Have you all been saving for Lucy? I saw Fungus has amassed a wealthy amount of 15 pulls. My recent update at 5 p.m. Just got back from work to spot your stream. Oh, it's fate. I can't wait for you to get P5 Lucy in 110 roll. Yes, let's go! Do you think that's actually possible? It must be possible, right? It defies all odds, but it must be possible that in some gacha game, someone manages to get all of the same 5-star, right? It needs to be documented in history. Call the what are they called? The world record people? What are they called? I'm disassociating. Yes, but I had to skip Windsong. No.
What?
What? Ryan! Ryan, did you
What?
Did you just oh, Ryan has gifted a membership to Ryan. Oh, self-love's important. Self-love's important. Sniped himself. Oh, what? Do you think that's more rare or getting a 5-star? Very good, sir. You persona'd yourself. Sometimes Dora shows a reflection of a 10 pull with all 6 stars, and I wish that for all of us. Yes. Yes, that day shall arrive. One day, probably right after all we've given to the RNG gods. Can someone wish me luck? I'm a wish for A. Oh my god, good luck, Camilla. You got this, and if you don't got this, we're here for you to cry too. Yeah. A mass huddle if Camilla doesn't get A. More rare? I feel it's not rare anymore. Truly, how is that possible? I don't understand. I feel like the YouTube algo must make it so that it's not equal chances, right? You can blame Safe for taking all your luck, it's fine. No. I just do a healthy redistribution of luck, okay? A healthy redistribution. Yes. It's for world peace, you know? You know, like when you provide water to areas in drought. Yes. Remember all your first 10 pull luck, boss? We believe in you. It goes by watch time? I know that it does influence it, but I don't know how much. By how much? Most or more watch time means you get the gifted. Oh, mama. Then what about what if you're like super shy? Uwu? Is it by watch time or is it by chat? Like if you interact in chat. I hear some mixed things about it. About whether chatting in the chat contributes to your likelihood of getting gifted membies. I didn't get her. I'm at 54. Pity. No. No, everyone, give Camilla a pat. Let's find out. Ooh, it sounds ominous in some ways. I only heard the
what?
last time. Oh, Hera!
What?
Vera, thank you for the 5 gifted membies. Who's been captured? Who's bleeding?
What?
Oh, Ghost! Ryuji! Himachin! Miguel! Alexis! Oh, more prisoners in the basement. Very good. It all makes sense to whence you came. Thank you, Vera.
What?
Thank you. Please end my suffering. Camilla's just... Ryan, the people are already dying.
What?
Who's caught in the horizon? I think the gifted is making me lag. Jay has been captured. David has been captured. Lewis. Vex Crow. Jehan. No, Vex.
What?
Vex has been captured. Vex has been captured. Medic, everyone's dying. Would you trust a med pocket to be your doctor in this kind of scenario? Oh, Kermie, thank you so much for the gifted Memby Fuzzy Ducky. We have a ducky to accompany all of you in the dungeons. Isn't that nice? That seems really nice. And it's fuzzy too. We already have a therapy rock, but maybe like a comfort ducky is also nice. Welcome to everyone. To the interns. Hello.
What?
Welcome to the interns. I beg, please. I have C4. We trust MedPocket more than you trust the medic say. I'll have you know. I've trained in saving lives before. True story.
What?
And now to show off my own flex. Pura. You've been trapped in the basement for 9 whole months. 9 whole months.
What?
Do you feel like you've changed? What new bodily symptoms are you experiencing? Whoa, has it been 9 months since we opened Membies? Oh my gosh. Thank you for the 9 months, Fungus. I've been in this basement for far longer than that. Oh, the trauma flashbacks. Saving lives. What?
Say frame drop.
Why are you doing this to me? You're all trying to nerf me. Is that what's happening? You're all trying to nerf me. You're all trying to nerf me. My frame rates. No. No. This is how the people in the basement are fighting back. What happened to my 4K ultra smooth motion sensor quality? Wow, 7 months for VV. It's because you escaped for some time looking for cardboard boxes. 4 months for Ghost. Thank you, everyone. Some intern could have had a baby in that time. You're right. Oh my gosh. Hopefully not in the basement. No basement pregnantes, please. That seems immoral, even for hell. It doesn't seem very cozy. It's a mutiny. Shaking my head, shaking my head. Lower her frame rates? How cruel and unusual. I'm keeping track of everyone who writes this down. Everyone who's saying this. Toe extraction scheduled for 9/21/2024, 11:59 p.m. New babies mean new workers. The children yearn for the basement. I guess they would be naturally birthed into the basement. Our frames now. Nuh-uh. Carly, thank you for the fake sure you did a frame rate dropper. 9/11, my birthday mentioned. Is it really? Why did I say 9/11? Oh my god, 9/21. I can't read, I'm sorry. I remember so many people posting about that. But the 21st? Is that a Freudian slip because of how many times I've read that on Twitter? You know what? My Twitter feed now is all about politics, murder crimes, boobs. Oh, and Moo Deng. Have you all met Moo Deng?
What?
I'm in a dark place, okay. Okay, the Oppa is good, the Oppa is good. Cute hippo, the cutest hippo. The cutest hippo. Attack the frame rates. Viva la revolution. No! No! Bro, your frames are not framing. Is my hair still luscious? Wait, I think I'm regaining movement. I'm regaining movement. I think this is what it's like to have arthritis at a young age. Oh god. My joints. My joints. Bring back your 1,000 miles. Bob is dying. I don't know why. I've done nothing different. I've done nothing to deserve this. I swear. Probably. Probably. Probably? Probably? Wait. Is it because I had chat open? It really was you. It was. Huh? Is it because. Am I better now? Do not believe her lies. Mwah. Okay, I'll never pay attention to all of you ever again. You really was all of you. What the? Slightly better, slightly better. I would say at 1:44p and 0.25 playback speed. Do I look good that way? I think it's working better. See, our frames. Shaking my head, shaking my head. She's still framed. Shaking my head, shaking my head. Let me free. Let me free. I used to be such a happy hellhound. Bounding through the fields at 1080p. That is say natural happy tight. Happy tight. Bus looks good at 2 times speed. Okay, try that everyone. 2 times speed, please. Let's build a basement civilization when she's not looking. I'm always looking. Except for when I'm taking my scheduled naps. Except for when I'm taking my scheduled naps. I've been so tired lately. So sleepy. I think it's a problem. I've been sleeping 3 hours a night. But then, I've been also taking 3-hour naps. So I'm not sure if that balances things out. Do you think that's okay, right? Math. If we just collate it, then it's a normal sleeping rhythm, I think. Maybe. No, it doesn't. No. No. Math. Don't they say math never lies? From experience, it doesn't. It's horrible. No. Take care of yourself. Oh yeah. Plique well all the jobless. What does that even mean? I like how that sounds though. Plique well. Plique well, everyone. Plique well. Not in the slightest. No way. No way. But the math. The maths. The mathematics. The mathematics. Is it because I haven't been sleeping much? I'm malfunctioning nowadays. It's doomed. It's just doomed. Everything's over. Everything's over. Yeah, I've been sleepy. Very sleepy. And it's a problem because I stay up late, then I sleep 3 hours, then I work, then I come back home, then I nap 3 hours, and then the day's over. Then the day's over. All over. So many gifted, they're trying to attack me. Say 2 times speed is so laggy? What do you mean? Shouldn't I be better at 2 times speed? Shouldn't I be like the Flash? Shouldn't I be able to do a Matrix backbend? Like, oh, no, wait, that's slow-mo. Shouldn't I be able to do, a 360 no-scope without you even seeing it? Sounds like me minus the naps. No, Vera. Can you bring chat back up again? No, I would never do such a thing. I've learned. You think I'm a naive little soul? No, I'm an experienced streamer. I'm so experienced. I've been here for years. Rappers say at 2 times specially the shum num 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 num. Wait, no, that's not fair. You're not even spelling it right anymore. I'm reading it. So, shum num 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 num. Experience with scuff, shaking my head. How did we get to this? How did we get here? I don't understand. We were talking about Moo Deng. Have you all met Moo Deng? Have you all met Moo Deng? Has the world graced you with the fat baby hippo? The fat baby. Who's that? You don't know? There's no way. There's no way. You don't know? You don't know Moo Deng? There's no way. Wait, let me pull up an article. I feel like I'm searching on National Geographic. From the sound of it, what do you think it is? What do you... Wait, I'm pretty sure I already said the answer, but were you listening? This is a listening check. Who is Moo Deng? Who is Moo Deng? I love the baby. So cute, isn't it? So cute. Oh my gosh, wait, I have the perfect photo. How do I save photos? Is this gonna make me lag again? Oh God. Ah! My frames! My frames. Bob, hold on. We're almost there. I've captured the Moo Deng. I've captured the Moo Deng. Does this work? No, that's a lie. What the heck are JPG underscore large files? What are those? Let's try this. Ooh! Look at Moo Deng, guys! Look at that! Which one is the Moo Deng? Which one? You can't even tell. They're the same photo. Delicious looking, you monster. To be fair, Moo Deng does look like a giant dumpling, doesn't it? Doesn't he? Moo Deng real. Moo Deng real. Madame, that's a hippo? Which one? Which one? They're the same photo. Oh, so cute, so pudge, so pudge. Moo Deng is a warrior. The one on the right? Nani? You know, it took me many years as a child to learn which side was right and which side was left. Is this a common occurrence among children and young adults? You're supposed to start agreeing with me. Oh, wow! All those chat messages, yes. Oh, I struggled until my late 40s. Oh, yes! Wow! You guys, late 40s, that's a bit much, but I mean, I appreciate the togetherness here. Wow, look at all those chat messages in my chat box over there. Oh! I knew it was a universal thing. Universal. Universal. Don't worry, I can't distinguish right from left until high school. Perfect, perfect. It really is cute. Yeah, Moo Deng has become an internet sensation, a global phenomenon, an intergalactic star over the past week. So I hope, since discovering Moo Deng here together right now, that your listening devices in your iPhones, Androids, computers will heed my call and now suggest a Moo Deng material for all of you. Moo Deng, Moo Deng, Moo Deng, Moo Deng. I'm speaking to the internet overlords right now. Moo Deng. Do you think your listening devices caught that? If you scroll on Twitter, do you now get Moo Deng? Is it working? That is star IRL. I feel like that false info. I'm not sure. I'm bad at remembering faces. I'll need to do a side by side next time I meet stars. Why does it feel like it's 90% booty? Bootylicious? It's because Moo Deng is packing it. Doesn't Moo Deng look like such a dumpling? Such a dumpling? But wait, there's more. I'll show you one more Moo Deng. Show you one more. It's not that I keep a folder of Moo Dengs. That's not it. That's not it. I just have great memory. I can remember every single URL I encounter. Moo Deng. Okay, are you ready, everyone? Are you ready? Which one's the Moo Deng? What do you think? What do you think of this one? Looks the same, right? Look at that, potats. This one was drawn by @E_URHRH on Twitter. Let me link it to all of you. Good for playing volleyball with. What? Huh? Huh? But it's gonna drool all over you. All over your forearms. Is that okay? I'm not sure if you want to do that exactly because Moo Deng has a strong defense mechanism. A very strong defense mechanism. They have been documented to enjoy chomping on people's kneecaps. Yeah. They like kneecaps. I'm pretty sure at least 5 people were injured in the caretaking of Moo Deng. I'm sure. Looks like say when Tokyo trees are in front of her. You know what? Amazing segue. No, I'm joking. But I did receive my boxes today in the mail for the next month. And oh my god, I think you guys are gonna like it so much. Oh mama. They have a do I spoil? I don't know, but they have something that I how do I not they have something 100% high quality something in the next month's box. There we go. Are you under NDA? No spoil. They have edible Moo Deng in it. No. Do you work for them? Maybe? Shush. The next month is so good. The next month is so good. So good. Alright, I'll keep the Moo Dengs here to censor all of you. Just to censor all of you. But let's head on over, shall we? We are here for reverse gaming, I believe. So let's do that. Boop. But first, a reminder that the Sakura-ko boxes for this month is still out. Woo!
It's time for the Autumn Moon Festival. This month's Sakura-ko box comes in a beautiful box decorated with rabbit and moon motifs in celebration of Tsukimi. Tsukimi translates to moon viewing. The tradition of Tsukimi dates back to the Heian era and is now celebrated across Japan with festivals honoring the beauty of the autumn moon each year. And of course, festivities include traditional snacks like dango rice flour dumplings. This year's Tsukimi falls on September 17th.
Your nails
so
are
make sure
pretty.
to
That's
grab your
right. That's
Sakura-ko
right. Compliment me more.
box before the 15th to get this autumn moon themed box. Sakura-ko is a monthly Japanese artisan snack box that supports local Japanese snack makers and brings the traditional tea experience to your own home. And I'll be sharing a few of my favorites from this month's box. Each Sakura-ko box comes with a tableware item, this month's being a Tsukimi dish plate from 𝐒𝐿. This unique plate is finished with 2 different textures and depicts rabbits and silvergrass dancing under the moonlight.
OMG, so pretty. The hands are okay, but the box so pretty.
Each box also comes with a tea pairing. This month features a green tea called Tsukimi Ryokucha from Shizuoka. Now on to the snacks. 𝐒𝐨𝐜𝐢𝐤 from Kyoto.
Bunny dead.
Hokuto Hinako Mochi from Ishikawa.
My hand was shaking so much filming this part.
Tsukimi Mikan Cream Cookie from 𝐒𝐿𝐢𝐴. 𝐂𝐡𝐚𝐭 candy
What an
from
interesting
Tokyo.
way to hold chopsticks.
𝐒𝐴𝐚𝐭.
𝐒𝐴𝐚𝐭! Yang! How was the ad, everyone? Did you enjoy it? That was the August box. That was the August box. They did extend it because it is for the Mid-Autumn Festival themed box. And they extended the deadline to purchase until September 22nd. Usually it's until the 15th, but since it extended until the 22nd, I thought I'd show that again. Feel free to buy using the links in the description box or using code Saerin4RIN. That is SAERIN 4RIN. That's right. I didn't know you have real hands. Masa, what do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? You want to catch these? Huh? You want to catch these? You want to catch these fingies? You wanna meet me in the parking lot? Look at these. These are very hands. Very hands. Very hands. I thought Say had nubs for hands. What do you mean? What do you mean? Also, I saw all of you commenting on my chopstick skills. Is that not how you're supposed to hold chopsticks? Is that not? You know, I think the way I hold it is the correct way. The correct way. Have you seen people diagram the quote-unquote not really correct way to hold them? It doesn't make any sense. It makes no sense. Good chill. Thank you, Hira. Can you do the next unboxing with your feet to prove that they are real too? I actually just looked down at my toes. Those look, they look pretty good. If I must say so myself, my toes are gorgeous. Gorgeous, stunning. Then the stream gets adulted. You hold chopsticks like a seasoned seamstress. Oh my gosh! That is the most amazing poetic compliment ever. Was that a compliment? As an authentic Asian, I'd like a playback. Wait. Should we inspect? Is there a playback function here? Oh, where is it? Wait.
Ikawa.
Oh, right here. What do you think about this? What do you think about this chopstick posture? What do you think? Does this look right? Asians. Asians, rate my chopstick holding. Seems good. No. Hold on, I need 2 pencils. I'm disappointed again. No, I think it should have been a fork. I was trying to make it very aesthetic right now. Very aesthetic. It's better than my 4-year-old cousin. 4 years cousin. Does that mean they're 4 years old or they've been holding chopsticks for 4 years? One of them is more impressive than the other. Asians, it may be the angle that's why. Okay, let me see the other angle. Is there another angle? How come it looks like it's getting worse? Wait, do I hold them like that? What is that? Oh, what about this uptick angle? What do you think about this? Yeah? Oh, yes. I'm getting the frames for everyone. That's so sad. Okay, I'm not looking at this anymore. I'm being making worse. I'm being framed. No, I'm an amazing chopstick holder, I swear. I cannot focus after witnessing Boss ripping that poor bunny in half. It was for the greater good. I had to show you. It's plush little innards. I'm not sure if you guys celebrate the Mid-Autumn Festival, but it officially happened yesterday. But you can still get the box. The plate is so cute. Isn't the plate so pretty? The play is so pretty. So pretty. But yes, as part of the Mid-Autumn Festival, we eat mooncake. Mooncake. And did you know mooncake? Mooncake, I feel like the amount of calories in a mooncake could power a whole electric grid, a whole neighborhood. A whole neighborhood. I've been eating those since I was a child. How am I still okay? I already ate a lot of mooncake. Ate an eighth of a mooncake. Those things are so dense. They are. And the thing is, the classic flavor is, what's it? It's like, is it lotus seed paste and then egg yolk, salted egg yolk? And as a child, I didn't like egg yolks, so I would only eat the lotus seed paste, which is probably the most unhealthy part of it. I think they mix it with pork fat. That's why. Are they 2,000 calories? That seems very accurate. That seems very accurate. You think you're okay? You became a No, I'm an entrepreneuring individual, is how I'd put it personally. Yeah, entrepreneurial. Very entrepreneurial. That's how I put it. Not a fan of sweet cake, but mooncake is decent to me, not really sweet. Yeah, it's an interesting flavor, isn't it? Because they have like the salted stuff, and they have the savory stuff, and then they have the sweet stuff, and they put it all together. They have savory mooncakes too, which are really yummy, with like minced meat in it. Yeah. I have a good array of mooncakes for this year's Mid-Autumn. I think I have 5 or 6 different kinds. I have the traditional one. I have the savory meat one. I have the kind you have to put in the fridge. They call it bingpei. It's like, it translates to ice skin. Which, when you say it like that, seems kind of horrifying, a little terrifying, a little murder-esque, but it's delicious. It's delicious. Okay, it's delicious. And then I have a 9 grain version. I think that's it. Ice skin. You mean Canadians? I don't want to know what they do in the factories, okay? I don't know what they do in the factories. 9 grains, 9 different types of grains. So true. And then I have a special one, which is the traditional flavor, but in the shape of a heart. There's no reason why oh, no, I have another one too. I have a lava custard one too. Did you know the lava custard ones are so expensive? Like a box of those are $80 or $90. I was gifted them, and then I went to the supermarket and I saw them. I'm like, oh, Nelly, those so expensive. So expensive. Excuse me? Exactly. I object. Exactly. I object to these prices. Object. Inflation in hell ain't going so well. These lava stuff are getting expensive. Must because lava's really hard to handle. I guess so. Life's not like Minecraft. They should have just asked me to harvest it, to be fair. Okay, reverse. We're supposed to be doing reverse. I'm right. Oh, where am I? Oh, here. There we go. Everything's over. Everything's over in these events. It's over. Everything's over. Ended. And oh, wait, there's still 9 more hours for the anecdote. Let's pretend I didn't see that. We're not gonna have time. 40 minutes into the stream. I was like, you know what? We have 1 day left until the new update. I have to do the Windsong event. I'm just gonna go through there, do a cozy little quick reading stream of the Windsong character event, and here we are. I forgot to play you to do. Me too. I didn't get the Oliver skin. I'm so sad. At least I can still feast on the skin of Canadians. Yeah. All of her skin was so nice too. Sad. Sad, sad, sad. All right, everyone. Are you buckled in? Are you cozy? Let's get cozy, cozy. Cozy, cozy. And let's start the Windsong character story, shall we? Silver Knot. 𝐂𝐡𝐚𝐭, shake off that snow. Hills and valleys. She has roamed every step through high and low. Ooh, we're going back in the past. We're going back in the... What about enjoying skin? And nothing. We don't harvest Canadians here. That's not something we do. No. Stage 1. Do you think Windsong is Canadian? Even though she has never spoken Canadian this whole time, the language of Canadians. It's possible. It's possible she's done a brief stint there, right? Look at her. Stage 1. Queries in the hall. What? Ooh, are we in Laplace? Where are we? Ooh, lecture hall Laplace. Ooh.
Okay, all set.
Ooh, you know, whenever I read 1, 2, 3, and 4, I think about the 𝐒𝐿𝐻𝐈 song. 1, 2, 3, and 4. I should not. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Good. They're all here. Windsong sets aside the notes in her hand. It's still too early for anyone to have arrived at the lecture hall.
This place feels colder than the 𝐒𝐻𝐈𝐻𝐸.
Look at what you're wearing, girl! You should be feeling nothing on your skin. I want her jacket. You know, the reverse 1999 jacket designs are so nice. Like Windsong and Lucy's. I want their jackets. So cold in here, and there's a different shade of gray to this place compared to 𝐒𝐻𝐈𝐻𝐸. Even the lines in this room seem sharp enough to slice off the tips of my fingers if I dared touch them. Uh-oh, that seems like a workplace hazard. Ooh! We never saw her arm before, have we? This seems like a special sight, for no reason in particular, really. But I kind of like it. I kind of like it. Miss New Babble's coat is also cozy? Yeah. I think Sae would combust if she had such a jacket. You mean I would overheat? She holds her wrist with her other hand in an attempt to steady its uncontrollable trembling. This always happens when she's nervous. Now breathe, Windsong. She's a mess. She draws in a long breath, feeling the crisp air fill her lungs. It brings back a vivid memory of 𝐒𝐻𝐈𝐻𝐸. Cue the flashback. Port of 𝐒𝐻𝐈𝐻𝐸. Wait, no, I already feel sad looking back at 𝐒𝐻𝐈𝐻𝐸 after everything that happened in the Villa story. Resident 1. Are you leaving already, Comrade Windsong?
Yes.
I'm afraid so. Lots to do and so little time to do it. If everything goes smoothly there, I might be able to return before the kids come back from the foundation. Off for a publicity tour for 𝐒𝐻𝐈𝐻𝐸, eh? Oh my god, he's Canadian! Isn't this Canadian? Or do Canadians spell the A as A-Y-E? Is it an E-H or an A-Y-E? What's the difference? Make sure you tell them about all the wonderful things we have here. Oh, wait, this is sad. Can't be Canadian. He still has his skin. They haven't expanded their factories to 𝐒𝐻𝐈𝐻𝐸 yet. He did say A. Not polite enough. We say A. Oh, really? He has to say A and then sorry. Please, sorry. A. Is that right? Wait, this is so sad though. This is right before she left. Oh, they're all dead! I mean, if you haven't watched the Vila character story, everyone's living happily. Yes. Yes. He needs to say his favorite. Favorite. What is that? You know, whenever people include use randomly in words, doesn't it make them seem fancy? I kind of like it. I kind of like it. Yes, they must come and try our uka. And the potato stew, too. Uka. Speaking of which, have you prepared anything for the road, Comrade Windsong? These words are like a signal. Suddenly, a plethora of packages are thrust into her arms from all directions. Oh! Before long, her arms are filled with cheeses of all shapes and sizes. Oh, this is so sad! Uka is a fish soup. Ooh, sounds yummy. Adding the U's identifies them as not from the US. What if you're in the US adding the U's, but just because you feel a little fancy? Like you drink your cups of water with your pinkies out and you say cooler, and favorite.
Thank you so much.
Thank you all. This is a generous amount of cheese for one trip. Oh. Huh, I see what you're getting at. Of course we can't have you eating nothing but cheese the whole time. She was throwing shade, actually. Silent shade. More packages are shoved into her arms. Beetroot, a large ham, a portable gas stove, and a lonely wool sock. How is she gonna carry that? How is she gonna get through customs? Take care, Comrade Windsong. Safe journey, Comrade Windsong. The steamship horn sounds, echoing across the bay to the mountains in the distance. They stand tall and gray, the silent guardians of the town and its people. In the lingering echoes of the horn, the ship departs from the dock. Windsong looks back at the shore. The people of Rayashki are still there, waving to her. She manages a warm wave in return. The wind becomes more biting, and the snow stings her face. She waves until the town and its people fade from sight and heads to the cabin with her luggage. Oh no! It's all over! It's all over! It's all over! It's all over. She remembers traversing lands covered in snow and lush vegetation, passing the towering mountains and the open bay. She changed from ship to train, from train to car, and despite her best efforts to keep the cheese wrappers intact, they started to fall apart. Just like her memories of Rayashki. Her heart sinks at the thought of that little town. The entire place gone, and these cheeses, some of the last things left to prove it ever existed. She takes out one of the packages, takes a small bite, and carefully wraps it back up. No, this is so sad! Oh my god, this is so sad. Sad eating?
Windsong, still believe you have a home to return to.
She runs her fingers over the wrinkled wax paper. Is there a note? She rubs her face and straightens up. I thought she was about to rub her face into the cheese.
Forget about it.
You've got a speech to give. Let's see. I'll start with a brief introduction of myself, then move on to the history of the studies of ley lines, followed by, They may have some questions on environmental analysis for me, or perhaps they'll ask about the geological conditions in Rayashki. Better to keep the geologic map handy. Here it is. What else will they want to know? The nature of ley energy? That could be one. She hears some indistinct chatter coming from the end of the hallway. She stares at the door,
the muffled arguments quickly becoming clearer, and soon 2 researchers in Laplace uniforms step inside.
Oh, the distinguished fluffy chin has reappeared. Fluffy chin NPC.
Look, I don't want to be mean, but I brought this to you a long time ago. You were very...
Oh. Do you usually eavesdrop on arguments people are having? Aren't they so interesting? So fascinating? So intriguing?
The argument comes to a sudden halt as they lay eyes on her.
Oh, they stopped.
Welcome, comrades.
Are you both here for the lecture? Please take a seat. Make yourselves comfortable. She gestures toward the chairs, but one of them walks straight up to her.
Ooh. Ooh. And they were roommates. It's crazy. Are you giving the lecture today? Are you the lay hunter?
Yes.
What gave it away? You can call me Windsong.
A lay hunter in real life! This is how I imagine people are when they meet Canadians as well. So bold, so bold. Whoa, even bolder! He leans towards her,
as if inspecting a specimen in a glass case. Before Windsong can react, he speaks again.
May I ask?
Oh. Why are you still studying ley lines? Because... She opens her notebook, but it provides her with no answer.
That can't possibly be your major project, can it? So what is it then? Geology? Environmental planning? Nani?
Her only study has been, and will always be, that of ley lines.
Only the study of ley lines?
Yes.
She's relieved that she can finally give a positive response, but the 2 researchers exchange a bewildered look.
What do you... I'm just imagining this in real life. Like, people are so freaked out that you study one thing in particular. Like, oh god, you study toes? That's it?
But...
Miss Windsong, I don't think there's much research or many studies concerning ley lines these days. Well, there aren't any if we're honest. Who's funding it? Are there any ongoing projects or publications?
Your degree isn't real, exactly. It's a your degree isn't real moment.
I haven't seen any studies that included ley lines in their research. Is the study of ley lines considered a scientific discipline or more of an arcane one? Which journals or publishers do you usually send your papers to?
Why?
That why? And what made you stick with it?
You got a degree in political science, philosophy, archaeology? Question mark, question mark, question mark. She needs Vila to rise her self-esteem. Yeah, she's still not completely confident. The arcane racism never ends, never ends. Now it spreads to what you studied too.
Windsong responds with a bitter smile. Well, it's a long story. She hears more footsteps coming down the hallway. Oh, who's this? One after another, researchers file into the lecture hall. Windsong feels the curious eyes of some as they pass by.
Oh my god, they have numbers. I can't read Roman numerals. Most, however, take their seats quietly.
Why don't you go join the others? We'll be starting any minute.
Very good, Windsong. Very good, you've dismissed them. 5 and 6, yes, that's what I thought they were.
Would you share with us how you got into the field of study? His friend also takes a seat in the front row. The murmurs lower as more and more are seated. Windsong takes a bracing breath and rings the bell on the podium.
Ooh, come on, you played Resident Evil? You know, I always want to read that as Resident Evil Village, which I think is also a game, isn't it? 7. 7. Yes. The one before the lovely mama.
Sorry.
Welcome, comrades.
Fellow researchers, it is an honor to be here to share some ideas in the study of ley lines with you.
Ooh, what an enthusiastic applause. Woo, Windsong, woo! You got this, babe! Woo! She said, sorry, Canadian confirmed. Honestly, her Canadian ranking is increasing drastically.
The crowd responds with sparse clapping.
In these situations, you always need at least one person to be hyping you up in the crowd, going like, you go, girl! That makes all the difference. We need Vila here. We need Vila.
My name is Windsong. I'm a ley hunter. Our topic today is Ley Lines and Environmental Analysis, a geological survey of Rayashki.
Wait till say saw 3.999 in Roman numerals. Wait, you can do decimals in Roman numerals? I never thought about that, ever. We need Vila's thumbs up. Skill here we do.
She taps the keyboard and the topic emerges on the projector screen. Some of you may have heard of the study of ley lines, while for others it may be a novelty. Although not a new discovery, ley lines are unfortunately given little attention in today's academia. Its study emerged in the early 20th century, and for the next 50 years played an auxiliary role in other disciplines, geography, biology, even applied physics. It helped many researchers in various fields, but its value in and of itself was underrated.
We love an underrated queen!
It was a desperate time. That was until Comrade Tristan Lisov came along. He is the genius that every discipline dreams of having. In no more than 10 years, he brought the study to its peak.
The 21st century belongs to the study of ley lines.
Oh. Just like many other ley hunters, I was deeply encouraged by his words. Like a fire smoldering under the ashes, they got us through those hopeless times. She scans the faces lit by the projection screen, hoping to see their reactions. She notices the first researcher's face. His eyes are fixed on her as he tries to understand where the story is going. Would you share with us how you got into this field of study?
They're just so interested in why she's pursuing this instead of the actual study. They're like, why? How could you even think of living like this? Do you have a home? Are you able to make a living wage with this study? Do you perhaps live under a bridge?
Before we get into more detail, I have a question for you all.
Oh, she's pulling the reverse Uno. He's probably Chinese parents. It's like, how come you have not studied actual science, like medicine, or perhaps law? Either that or he's trying to chat her up. Oh, ooh, which one is more degrading?
When it comes to a school of thought, who do you need more? Those that get the work done?
Or maybe they're
popular?
genuinely interested and want to take up the study of ley lines. That would be nice.
As an academic, it's a fair question. That's true. That's true. I feel like when you meet new people in like an academic setting, you're always like, oh, what an unusual thing, and they want to know why you're doing it. So it makes sense. When it comes to a school of thought, who do you need more? Those that get the work done, or the ones that make it popular?
Oh? 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 Wait, she's not asking me. I don't need to be perplexed.
don't worry, take some time to think about it, and I'll come back to it at the end. As I said earlier, I'm enthralled by Lusov's enthusiasm and ambition and became a lay hunter. It was a remarkable time. Under his guidance, we all had unwavering faith in this discipline. Until... Uh-oh. To be continued. Dun 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 dun. What happened? What happened? Did he pass away? Is Reverse about to kill another individual? She looks so happy here though. Look at her. Look at her. So happy. Meanwhile, this other guy, this guy behind me, is so extremely depresso espresso, this one here. He's not having it. He's so doomed. Look at him. The boniness of his hand actually just reminded me that I dropped a tube of toothpaste on my foot this morning, and it's bruised now. Yeah, just imagine my foot looking exactly like this hand. Yeah, just like this. Just like that. The good old times. Isn't this CG from the event story? Perhaps so. Are they gonna bring it back? Are they gonna go into her backstory maybe? Is that man who left her top of the ivory tower? Ooh. A simple world is an ignorant one. You may have grown accustomed to its ignorance, so much so that you don't see it anymore, like how your brain filters the nose. Filters the nose from your sight? Wait, it's true, I can't see my nose! Huh? So it's my brain that's filtering my nose away? Not my eye, but what does this mean? Oh! I was pooped! Seiha's brain? My brain's so huge. So huge, it gets cooked on a daily basis. What do you think these flames are for? Keeps it warm. Keeps it ready. No boobies, no boobies. Wait, so you're supposed to have a nose? Do you not see this angular definition? Look at those angles. Could cut off a toe by itself. Yes, the prestigious European definition from the southeast-west coast of the Atlantic Ocean. Where does that place us on the map? If you triangulate that description that I just told you, where does that place us? My ancestors, am I right? That's a funny looking stretch mark. The ocean. Stretch. I think this is supposed to be like some yoga meditative experience, and I'm talking about Atlantis. Stretch your arms and legs. Roll your neck. Feel your blood flowing and your heart beating, and follow the passion within. At first, all you have are your primitive instincts. Your senses are overwhelmed by the vastness of the world. There's so much information to be absorbed. It's scary, but also intriguing. Ripples collide and rebound, overlap and intertwine. You can't ignore them anymore. You must find a way to communicate with them. But to where do they flow? No, it flows to the classroom. No. Oh God. This is me on a turbulent airplane.
Classroom turbulence. Okay. I thought we were gonna find our inner Zen. Instead, she's like me for real. Young Windsong, yes. She opens her eyes to find herself kneeling on the marble floor. Oh no! She hears people's voices and knows that she has come back to reality.
Yes.
Whoa, this NPC looks so distinct. The red is very dashing. Oh, Nicola! Oh, I have hiccups. Wait, let me drink some water. Nicola, don't move. That's gotta now. Stay where you are. Yes, you, Piera. You. You know what I've been thinking? Young Windsong looks a little like Med Pocket, doesn't she? With this hairdo. Oh my god, vomiting continues. Oh god. It's nuclear waste. Out of the way, out of the way, out of the way.
No!
No! What have you done? Nothing. Nothing? The experiment's ruined thanks to you. And what did I say about the electron ground state line? Why don't you just go to the admissions office and re-enroll as a novice? Perhaps if you do your studies again, you'll actually learn a thing or two. Oh, did she actually just vomit all over their research? Oh, yeah, nothing's wrong. It's okay. It's okay. Have a nappy. Have a nappy. Although muffled, his roaring continues on the other side of the door. Go! We're running this again! I don't know what voice I'm doing right now. She stares at the door. He really does have a booming voice. I can still hear him as clear as day. And hello, you. You're so late. Bear boo. Is it ethical to boo your chat members? I mean, welcome. Welcome. She's still not used to the side effects of tracing ley lines. Oh. Oh, we have someone's face. Professor Ivanov. Don't take it to heart, comrade. Whoa. Comrade 𝐒𝐴TERINA. Comrade 𝐒𝐴TERINA. That's actually so pretty. 𝐒𝐴TERINA. Back to solitude I go. Now come back. It's not personal. You see, it's not personal. Listen to Professor Ivanov. It's not personal. He always been the loudest one in the room. Ah, Professor. Professor Ivanov walks over and gives her a gentle pat on the shoulder.
Are you
okay? A janitor quickly arrives to clean up the mess on the floor. This is clearly not the first time this has happened. Poor janitor! Windsong shakes her head, trying to clear her mind. You know, I think the worst janitor incidents must be at schools, right? Schools are disturbing. Schools are disturbing. Did I tell you once when I was in my schooling days, I went to the washroom, the girls' washroom, and there was a doo-doo in the middle of the floor. Not in the stalls, like just there. Like right near the entrance of one of the stalls. Like they couldn't make it. They couldn't make it. It was right at the entrance of the stall, but not in there, like right outside. Like they held it for as long as they could. They rushed to the stall and they just couldn't make it. Say has PTSD after class of 09. Yes, it's true. Student washrooms are a non-stop headache. Yeah. I saw a poop smear on the mirror. Why? Oh god. Oh god. Sorry, Professor. I was a bit lost in there. Don't worry. It wasn't easy for any of us on our first try. A good experience, though. Wouldn't you agree? I don't know about that. She threw up like 4 times.
Yes.
Ooh! I saw lines.
each in different shapes and colors. Some were straight in rigid patterns, while others looked like a jumble of fibers. Were those the ley lines? Ooh, she's throwing confetti. She extends a tentative finger into the air, tracing what she just saw.
Don't run before you can walk, Comrade Ekaterina.
𝐒𝐴TERINA. Remember, there could be serious consequences if we tamper with ley lines without knowing their sources.
Sure.
She sounds younger too, actually. Speaking of throw up, someone in the NFL threw up on the ball? Oh my god! Do you think that'll sell for a lot on eBay? I feel like eBay. She looks and sounds so cutie patootie here. She does. She withdraws her hand, but can still feel the energy of the lines swirling around her. Once you know every ley line in heart, you'll be able to play them like a heptachord. Do you remember what I said in class? Yes, we can briefly transform one thing into another by changing their attributes of the ley lines, but the object's nature remains unchanged. The study of ley lines is the discipline of observation, and the ley hunter's job is to observe, not to create, intervene, or impose our will on nature.
But we might find a way out for others.
By revealing the hidden clues in nature, we can lead them to the right path. Lead them to the right path. She repeats his words under her breath. How many days and nights has she spent studying to become a ley hunter at this institute? All her efforts are finally paying off. Oh, Nicola's back. I told you before. I don't know what. I should stop with the voice. This is her last sample. The last one.
Help me!
Could you give me a hand, sir? My fingers seem to be stuck. The lab report. What are those ears on the sides of your head for? Decoration? You know what? Nicola gives me a little bit of Gordon Ramsay.
Yes.
The whiteboard. Bring it to room 302A.
Still feeling strange, huh?
Everyone in this place is caught up with their own hectic schedules. You'll find your place in this institution once you've decided on your research topic. And when will that be, Professor? He shakes his head, still smiling. Take it easy. There's no need to rush. Besides, it seems your colleagues are still struggling to catch up with you, Comrade Ekaterina. He gestures behind her. Oh, hi. Hello, welcome in. A number of junior researchers are sprawled out in the hallway, lying or leaning in recovery from what they just experienced. Oh, are they all throwing up everywhere? Oh my god. At one end of the hallway, 2 medical staff are treating the peeps. Are there any projects you find particularly interesting? The one on the 𝐒𝐤𝐢𝐴 super deep borehole? Or maybe the saerinofficial rescue group? 𝐒𝐤𝐢𝐴 super deep borehole. Come on now. Those 2 are quite prominent. It's literal? What? What's a borehole? A 𝐒𝐤𝐢𝐴 super deep borehole? What's a borehole? Borehole? Is it just a giant hole? I still have photos of hippos on my browser. Borehole. Oh, it's actually a deep hole. It's the world's deepest hole? That must be terrifying. That sounds terrifying. You know recently what I learned about, what are they called? Sinkholes? I just recently learned about sinkholes. Like how they just magically appear and then you sink into the deepest recesses of the earth. How does that make sense? Make it make sense. I don't understand. Close to a bottomless pit.
They're criticizing ley lines while they're staring at a big hole. Makes sense. Makes sense. I think I've heard of it before. Yeah, like people just living in their homes and suddenly it sinks into some kind of wormhole, super hole situation. Lots of the earth is big hollow parts. I guess that makes sense. I guess that makes sense. We slowly drain water reservoirs, causing instability in the grounds. You all sound like true researchers. Just a quick question. So 1.9, are you playing it tomorrow or next week? I'll be playing it next week. Next week. Early next week, probably. Yes.
No.
But I'll be posting my react to the Lucy trailer. Hopefully tomorrow or Friday. Yes. I'm quite interested in that one. Are they still taking new members? Making new members, like cloning them. Has it ever occurred to you that we have safety regulations to follow here? Old Nick's project. Do you know what he's working on? Not really, but the pile of papers on his desk is impressive. Looks like the old guy's trying to build his own Tower of Babel. Oh my god. The only thing impressive is his Tower of Papers. That is so cruel. She didn't mean it like that, but I'm like, oh. The anniversary update is done during nighttime, my time zone. I'm about to lose my sleep to play it. I need to gather more roles. I feel like I need to gather more roles. Don't you want to join one of the more high-profile projects? Windsong looks over at the researchers sitting in the opposite corner, each fully absorbed in their own work. It's the most comfortable corner in the building, and the people sitting there are the true elites of the establishment. Ooh, it's the in-crew. That one looks more fun. You have 6 hours left, I'm doomed. There'll be a staff restructuring in 6 months. If you end up regretting your decision, there's still a chance we could put you in a different group. Not many people can put up with old Nick, you know. I can wish you can help. You got this, Camilla. Group meeting, room 105, 8 p.m. Well...
Who ley-lined my coffee into this thing?
What is he saying? Who ley-lined my coffee into this thing? What does that mean? No one wants to admit to such a basic mistake. The room falls into a deadly silence. Come on, which one of you rookies just messed with the ley lines in the room? My coffee. She tucks her hands behind her back.
I was expecting you.
Meet comrade 𝐒𝐴TaRina. She's going to fill the vacancy in your group. Now that guy had problems, once people start like slamming and hitting desks and things like that, not like me and 𝐷esk𝐿 here. Me and 𝐷esk𝐿 are tight. But you know, typically, when people start doing that, they have issues, you know? They have issues. Strong issues, you know? But not like me and 𝐷esk𝐿. We're tight like that. We're just tight like that. His sharp gaze locks onto her. Windsong feels as though nothing can escape his sight. That was a meme. I mean, the coffee, I think. I just realized the boss isn't going to be able to do the Xeno antidote. Yeah. I'm sad about that too. But it'll probably... Will I still be able to do it after? Would it be archived? Like the other antidotes? Xeno antidote is permanent. Oh, okay. Good. Windsong senses a smirk lurking behind his beard.
Follow me, rookie.
Wait, I kind of like him now. After he's like, follow me, rookie. I kind of like him. He turns on his heels and starts marching away. Like, come on.
Follow me, rookie.
Follow me, rookie. Windsong hastens to follow him, but Professor Ivanov calls out to her.
Comrade 𝐒𝐴TaRina?
Yes.
She turns back to face him. The professor stands beneath the huge portrait on the wall. It is the portrait of the founding father of the discipline, Tristan Lissov.
In the portrait, Lysov casts a calm and confident gaze to the left, like he can already see the promise of the future. She's so happy. Like, even her eyes look different, don't they? They look so bright and kira-kira. The 21st century belongs to the study of ley lines. The motto is placed right beneath his portrait. It's the first thing anyone sees when they enter the building.
Welcome to the new world.
Ooh. If you were studying and your professor said things like this, wouldn't you be so pumped up? Oh, thank you, sir. Snapping back to the moment, Windsong's eyes turned to her professor again. Eyes filled with hope. Our new world. Finally, I can make a difference, broaden our understanding of ley lines, lead us into a new future. She gives a solemn nod. She swiftly turns around and rushes to catch up with old Nick. Oh, everything's so hopeful. They're all actually so passionate about the study. Uh-oh. Stage 3, parasites. Parasites? Like the anime? Like Venom? Oh no, wait, the vibes are already a little, The time is 8:29. 𝐒𝐡𝐚𝐭 clocked in. Windsong tosses the pen aside and dangles from the string, attaching it to the sign-in board. I like the parasite OP, isn't it so good? Has it only been 3 months? It feels like twice as long. There's no way they give up at 3 months, right? It's only been 3 months. We're moving on to stage 3 today. She yawns deeply. Oh, it's old Nick. You know, wait, what? Old Nick? Is he Santa Claus? I just noticed. She has no time to rest, but the drowsiness is only getting stronger. My jaw! Oh, I thought I dislocated it for a second. Santa's real? Santa is so real. Look at him! He looks great. He pinches the bridge of his nose in irritation.
Comrade Ekaterina.
Yes.
Old Nicola aligns the papers on the desk and sets them aside. I've read your paper. Not too bad for a first draft. I've made a few notes that might be helpful to you. Wait, he's mellowed out so much after 3 months. He's just a little prickly. He's a tsundere. When did you leave the lab last night? A little after 2 a.m. She slept maybe 6 hours. I made sure to clock out before I left. Oh my god! Then, when can I see the lab report? What? Is he, oh, I guess it's just normal? Before the end of the day? Oh god. Windsong living the grad student life? Yeah. Today? I don't think so. Your schedule's packed. It is? What am I going to do?
Pack your things.
Pack your things. She's like me. She's like me too. I sleep at 2 a.m. every day. I thought you liked my paper. We can't just flip the switch and start hating me because I yawned a few times. Or can you? Her look. Oh, hi Ben, welcome in. What did you just call me? Oh. What did she just say? Old Nick, what's wrong? He doesn't like that? Oh. Sorry, sir. Why do you think there's no one in the lab at this hour? Well, the researchers are all crowded in front of the notice board. The project bid results have been released. I completely forgot. Go take a look. You did well on that proposal. They'd be smart to have you on their list. And if they don't, you still have your spot on the Arctic expedition team. Wait, he's actually so nice. If they say old Nick died, I'm gonna be sad now. Have a look at mine for me too. If you're not too busy celebrating any good news, that is.
Sure.
Okay. The board is layered with papers detailing old announcements. The latest one is pinned on the top, listing the projects that have been granted national funding. Please, I have to get through. Sorry. She can't see past the crowd in any direction.
Are you alright?
Wait, guys. Yelena? Looking kind of. Yelena is so pretty. She's so pretty. Like the contrast with her hair. Oh my god. Yelena. Looks like a vampire.
Yelena. Yelena? Is that how you say it? Yelena.
All the women in this game have flawless skin. Must be nice. Exactly. Where's the acne? She's a baddie. She does look like a baddie, doesn't she?
Is that you, Comrade 𝐒𝐴TARINA? Want a sip?
It's vodka. Okay, she's a true baddie. You must have been put through a lot working with old Nick.
I'm okay. Ouch! That's my foot.
Sorry, comrade. The crowd pushes her around. She holds on Yelena's sleeve to keep herself from falling. We're packed tighter.
Let me see.
Oh, she has a voice. We shouldn't have come so early. All right, let me see. Where's our 𝐒𝐴TARINA's hamster project? Gerbils, comrade Yelena. They're gerbils, not hamsters. Very different. Very different. Yeah, I hear you. Gerbils. I don't see any gerbils here. Oh, there's your name. You're going to Tariga? More people push in, squeezing them out of the crowd. Windsong notices that most of the people who are already leaving have satisfied smiles on their faces. Clearly, they are content with the outcome. You can't be serious, comrade 𝐒𝐴TARINA. Maybe you got the destination wrong after staying up late all week? All the effort you put into that bid document just to be assigned to Tariga. Is this a real place? It must be. The place where even vultures struggle to survive?
Yes.
𝐒𝐴TARINA. Is that how you pronounce it? 𝐒𝐴TARINA. I don't know. Yes, comrade Yelena.
I have to keep separating it like how Hermit spelled it.
Yes, comrade Yelena. I read some interesting accounts about that place.
It's calling out for exploration.
So you'll ride the goat across the mountains to become a shaman queen in the wilderness? Oh my 𝐒𝐴TARINA.
Look at how they say it. They say it so interesting. How did she say it?
So you'll ride the goat across the mountains to become a shaman queen in the wilderness?
That sounds kind of badass.
Oh my 𝐒𝐴TARINA.
𝐒𝐴TARINA. Don't worry about me. Were you selected too?
Yes, I'm going to Frankfurt.
Ooh. Definitely an upgrade from Tariga. Ooh, what's happening over there? Oh, so if it's a Y, it's pronounced like a Y, is that true? Ah, it's Alexei and the boys. Seems like they won the bid too. Alexei? I thought he was working for... Oh, 𝐒𝐴TARINA. You really should come to the pub with us more often. You've missed out on everything. He left the Calaria super deep borehole project a while ago. Now he's his own boss, running a project with his own people. No, they abandoned the borehole. What's it called? Something like a ley-line perspective on quantum field theory and its application in energy conversion and transmission. Oof, quite the mouthful. He is like, yeah, oh, quantum field theory, but we don't have the optical lab here. Where are they going to do the experiments? Who knows? I'm sure Alexei will find a way, you know, with help from his family. His old man wouldn't bat an eye at the bill required to build a new lab. Whoa! You wait and see. With his articles getting published one after another, there's no doubt that he'll be made director of some department soon. You know, today, I looked at a purse online that was $5,000 and I almost had an aneurysm. I'll be signing off for today since meds are making me eepy. Have a great stream, say in chat. Thank you for coming by, Kermie, and have some good rest. Get some eepy eeps. And there's no other discipline that gets as much love from the journal editors as art does. People put a lot of faith in ley lines, you see. How things have changed. Purse for 5K, goddamn, that's right! It was a baby purse too, it was a baby one. A baby. But people like 𝐂𝐚𝐭 can't stand when academics cut corners, so you never would have heard any of this from him. Pandu, welcome in. I see your point, comrade Yelena. I know what you're trying to say, that passions from the populace can sometimes be a threat to scientific rigor, but it also gives us an edge, don't you think? Do you remember that village we visited? The chief must be a Varangian. How do you say this? Varangian. Stubborn guy. 𝐂𝐚𝐿's got it right. You gotta do work properly. That's right. 5K, how many pulls is that in reverse? Someone do the math. How many 5 stars can we get? But even he granted us permission to explore near their village when he said we were lay hunters. But that was because he wanted us to see if there were gold mines or oil beneath their village. Oh, I see. 500, almost 30 pulls. The rage. 500 pulls, maybe 50, maybe 30 pulls. The inflation is crazy. Yes, my dear. Ekaterina. And we'd probably still be enjoying the saunas in their banya if you hadn't broken the truth to him so quickly. But let's not argue over the past. In the end, we successfully completed the task and gathered enough materials for the report, didn't we? It's true that the chief didn't get the news he wanted, but at least we secured our spots in the institute, and it was all thanks to that report. She recalls the chief's furious expression and piercing gaze. He had looked at them as if they were a pair of frauds. The memory sends shivers down her spine. Well, what are you going to do in Frankfurt then? There's a new project on hydrothermal mineral deposits, and I've had enough of the cold up here in the north. It's time to go somewhere warmer for a change. Ooh, she's leaving to live her best life. Frankfurt. Sounds good. I heard they have some nice hot springs there. Really? They have nice hot springs in Frankfurt? Is that true? I need to go back to work, but boss is still streaming. I'll be back hopefully. No worries. Maybe you can give them a try. Hot springs for everyone. Yelena gives a joyful smile. You always give the best advice. Oh, souvenirs! Sausages or some apple wine would be perfect. How about you? Would you like a bear cub? A bear cub from the north? Are there no customs agents in this world? Isn't it difficult to travel with food? But food and bear cub, okay. Yelena, you can spare me that one. Take care. We won't be seeing each other much for a while. They lightly touch cheeks, and Windsong catches Yelena's stride away. She realizes that the hallway has become quiet once again. Having checked the results, the crowd has long gone. But Windsong has one more thing to check. Ooh, she doesn't see... No! Oh no! She doesn't see 𝐂𝐚𝐿's name on the first page, so she flips to the next, and then the next, until she finally finds his project on the last sheet. Then she notices the yellowing pages underneath. Sustainable agriculture in developing countries, a ley line analysis.
a ley line perspective on efficiency in heavy industry and optimization, prospect and development, theory and applications. This is the work of every lay hunter in the institution. Oh. She runs her fingers along the pages, finally coming to a stop on the oldest one.
Lies the history of ley lines.
She mutters to herself. So many people have tried so many things, and all at the same time, simultaneously exploring the possibilities of applying ley lines to all kinds of disciplines.
Why?
But why? Most of these attempts seem to have only scratched the surface. She goes through them all again. Many of them were given up when the researchers encountered the first few obstacles. It's like they never even attempted to dig deeper into the subject. 2, maybe 3. There are no more than 3 topics within the same area of research. Maybe they'll come back to them when they have more data. It's still a young subject after all. But so much talent and brain power has been diverted to all these different areas. If we just worked together more, we'd probably have a wealth of knowledge by now. No wonder old Nick doesn't like it here. Oh, no, justice for old Nick. We can't see an old Nick depression arc. That'll be so sad. Santa Claus cannot be depressed. Ooh, part 4. Tortoise and the hare. Who's the tortoise and who's the hare? What do you think? Does Windsong look like a tortoise to you? I feel like she looks more like a bunny bun bun. A bunny bun bun. Bunny bun bun. Nick Tortoise, Windsong hare. Does that mean Windsong's gonna lose? Does that mean Nick is gonna like plop 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 all over her? What is this? Windsong has hair vibes, right? Doesn't she? Especially actually her eye color. You know how bunnies have those like red color, which looks so interesting, but Windsong with her purple ones. So are people giving up on the research early? That's gonna be so sad. Will it just be Windsong and Nick left in the end? But we haven't even seen Nick in the main story. I hope he hasn't given up. The cold weather in Tariga clears all other thoughts from Windsong's mind, and the happenings of the research institute seem distant amid the snowy mountains. It's already the end of her 2nd month here. She's in Canada. Oh, today marks the 32nd day of our exploration. A new mine has been found at the pass of the mountain known by the locals as Bear Mountain. Bear. I can't stop shivering. No heating, no hot water. Tariga is cruel. I better ask the gatekeeper to give me more firewood. Oh my god. Oh my god. She pulls the blanket tighter around her shoulders. You know what? I went traveling before to some mountain area in Ecuador, and there was also no heated water, and it was so cold, and I was traveling with a bunch of 10 girls I didn't know, and you know what everyone executively chose to do? Not shower. No one showered. It was like a 4-day trip there. No one, I think everyone attempted showering on the first day and then never again. What do you think about that? I feel like when it's so cold, you don't like sweat and things like that. So you don't feel as dirty, but we were like definitely dirty. What it is to be young. I like cold showers better. Oh my god, you're insane. How cold though? How cold? I don't think it was that there was no hot water. It's that either you were like in the tundras or suddenly it was like Hell's Devil was breathing on your skin.
Thank you, Sophia.
Sophia? Sophia?
It's not our Sophia, is it? It's definitely not our Sophia, right? It's definitely not our Sophia, right? Actually, you do sweat in the cold. You need to ventilate your body. What? Cold showers def feel better for me. Icy type. I love the icy feeling. I'm here, bro. Sorry I'm late. Camo. Camo. That's the sound of me nibbling on toes. Wait, what? That... I didn't mean it like that. Cold showers are nice, but it was so cold. I remember the first day when we tried showering, it was either like ice cold or it was so hot, like it would scald your skin. So all the girls were just like... all the girls were getting cooked or getting frozen in there. And plus, the showers were a 5-minute walk away from the rooms. So you would have to walk 5 minutes in the winter coldness of the mountains back to the rooms to dry yourself. Cold showers are worse than boiling showers. Kept you waiting, huh, Camo? Never will I get caught. Huh? Caught doing what? 𝐒𝐴𝐚, what are you saying? Look at you, 𝐒𝐴𝐚, look at you. Look at you. Where are you? Look around your environment. Don't you see? Just darkness. She's writing to Sophia, a researcher who previously shared information about critters local to Tariga with her. Their correspondence is piled high on the table. That would definitely discourage showering. Yeah. Boy, that's already quite a sec. How many letters have we written? She pulls the letters closer to her and counts them one by one. Oh, there aren't a huge number. It's just that each of them is quite chunky. Chunk-a-chunk. Who chained me while I was sleeping? I totally get it, Sophia. I don't know why I imagined her saying it like a valley girl. Like, I totally get it, Sophia. Yeah, I think it was Pyrrha who caught you, 𝐒𝐴𝐚. It was Papa Pyrrha. Living in a place where the mailman only comes once a fortnight and cramming as much info into each letter as possible. It was! Oh my god! Look how proud Pyrrha is. Papa Pyrrha's back. Papa's Pyrrha's back with the milk. Chug the milk, 𝐒𝐴𝐚. Chug the milk. We've never quite managed to squeeze our theories into just one page, have we? Today's letter, however, is concise. I've received news that my paper has been successfully published. Can't wait to catch up with you in 𝐒𝐴𝐚. What milk? What milk, you ask? What milk? Yeah, what milk indeed? What milk? Upon writing the last word, she sets the letter aside to let the ink dry. 𝐒𝐴𝐚. Some say it's even colder than here. Oof, but Sophia and the other Aveniks are there. Definitely worth a visit. Avenik? Is that the name? Straightening up in her chair, she picks up one of the letters to check. Huh, funny that I've never noticed this. Dear comrade, Katerina. Comma, regarding the critters you found, dear comrade, comma, in response to the previous questions on the ley lines. Am I supposed to be reading those commas? Not exactly. So glad to hear from you. Take care and stay warm. Yours faithfully type are you, Sophia. Always straight to the point. If you wore a pair of thick glasses, you'd be the real Professor Stoneface. Say doesn't like milk mode anymore because it makes her look like an Oreo. It makes me hungry looking at myself. It's a disaster. Look at me. Look at me. I look delicious. Can't be hungry. Can't be hungry. Amused by the thought, she folds the letters and puts it in a new envelope. Cookies and say no. No. I just got the snack boxes today, but I don't have time to film. I can't be hungry. I can't be hungry. If she does it too long, she'll eat her own toast. No! 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 I can't. No! No! I'm on a no eating myself diet. No eating myself diet. Leave it at the door, please. Also, could you get some more firewood? I have a letter for you, Comrade Katerina. A letter? Today? For me? From whom? The Leyline Institute. Ooh! Sure. Oh. A complaint letter? From Frankfurt? There's no way Yelena did this to her, right? A complaint letter? What did she do? Frankfurt? Yelena? Oh my god, look at her! Her face has suddenly turned to spite. She's gonna attack her old bestie. Wait. Girl fight? The old notice board. The smell of ink. The conversation about sausages and apple wine. Suddenly come back to her. What's happening? Could this have anything to do with her? Oh my god! The thing that... Oh no, but her even suspecting is sad. The letter gives no direct answer. Do you have anything to mail? If not, I'll leave you to your business. Wait a moment. Comrade. Is there a bus leaving for this address today? It's urgent. She's gonna confront her in person. Oh my god. The girls are fighting! The girls are fighting! The girls are fighting! By the way, say I might have gotten addicted to Pop Mart. Pop Mart seems so fun. It looks so cool. I spend more on Pop Mart than on you. Fix that, Eviction. Fight. Yelena and Alexei stand in the office, muttering to each other with grave expressions on their faces. Oh!
What on earth is going on, Comrade Yelena?
There's no way. Yo, I heard you talking shit on me. Exactly. They immediately turn towards the sound. She looks so unbothered. What a queen. Unless she's doing something wrong. Then, I mean, she's still queen, but I mean... Oh, it's you, Katerina. Don't worry. I have everything under control. It won't cause you any trouble.
Why?
Huh? Why was I on your bid document? We aren't even in the same group. I was trying to secure more funding, so I listed you as a co-author of the report. I should have talked to you first, but none of us would be in trouble if ye hadn't filed the complaint to get back at me. Who? Some hotel owner in Frankfurt. He asked us to check if there were any gold mines beneath his hot spring. And did you promise him anything? Oh, Katerina, I didn't really promise him anything. I just promised him that there would definitely be an oil mass beneath there and some gold and some diamonds, you know, like in Minecraft. And then he got angry when, like, we dug up his hot spring and there was nothing there, and then he had no hot spring either. She stares at Yelena in both disappointment and anger. Don't give me that look. Please, Katerina. I said I'd handle it carefully and make sure your reputation remains intact. Look, I made a mistake. I'll make it up to you. Take a look at this. It's different this time. There's really something worth studying. Comrade Tristan Lisov's just pointed us in a new direction. The ocean has limitless possibilities lying within it. Professor Vladimir Ivanov's also on board, and he hopes you can join us too. What? She's just trying to pull her on another project. You put her name on the lease? Yeah! She actually did that. Is she gonna make Windsong take the fall? It's over. I thought they were gonna be besties. But what's there to investigate? Oil and gas? Mapping continental shelves? They hardly make a strong research topic, and you certainly don't need so many lay hunters to research them. Oh. Wait, Alexi's the one who complained? Alexei, to get back on Yelena, filed a complaint to get Windsong punished? What the hell is this? This is all messed up. Hey Rin, how are you today? I'm doing good, Jake. Hope you are too. More like having Windsong be a part of the research she was not a part of in the first place. Oh my god. You don't get to meet the experts from the Academy of Sciences every day. Make a good impression, and it might help with your future funding. You never know. What an ass! He's right, Katarina. Let's go together, shall we? I owe you one after all this. What? This is so odd. The ocean? I don't. It's all about seizing the right opportunity. And trust me, Katarina, this is it. I almost thought this said yo. I thought it said, yo, Yelena, listen. And she was about to break out into some diss battle. Yelena continues to speak, but Windsong only finds her voice increasingly unbearable. Yelena! She throws the letter to Yelena's feet. Could you just take one moment and think this through? Is this really the right thing to do? Yelena exchanges a helpless look with Alexei. What do you want to do then? Windsong opens her mouth. All of a sudden, she hesitates.
I just want to focus on my project.
Yeah. No novel ideas and directions. No fawning over well-connected people. She looks straight into their eyes. They are wide with surprise. Good luck finding someone who shares your vision. Ooh. Do you really mean that, Comrade Katerina? Old Nick doesn't know any better. The silence among them becomes stifling. You can't stay in your little bubble forever. There's a lot happening out there, and you can't escape from it by wandering in the wilderness. Do you have any idea how hard it is to publish a paper these days? You've got to earn Professor Ivanov's trust to win him over. Then he'll bring up your name to Dean Lissov, or maybe introduce you to him in person. Oh, this is terrible. She just wants to focus on what she's doing. Are you going to be beating the final chapter, Rin? Yes or no? Yeah, I finished the main story, so now we're doing the Windsong character story. Well, maybe not that long. Someone else will probably beat you to publishing your idea. Old Nick never warned me about any of this.
That's why old Nick is always old Nick. Not Professor Nicola or Director Nicola.
Oh, he's never been credited as the first author of a paper. Wait, are they saying that he's just tagging on his name to all his students' papers? What are they implying here? What are they implying? He's like Thomas Edison! No! But I like old Nick. What's a bit of academic dishonesty for fame and money? Am I right? No! But he's Santa Claus! They're saying old Nick never gets to lead anything. He's forever second. Yeah. But why? They're saying the opposite? Because he's too honest. Are they saying everyone takes his ideas? And he's never credited as the lead author? Wait, that's so messed up. Oh, because he doesn't have the connections and things like that. Oh, wait, this is the... Oh, no. That's terrible. Everyone else is Edison? Oh no! We found no new theories, theorems, or laws. We've just been verifying the existing ones, telling the world what it already knows. No one knows this subject better than we do, and we all know there's nothing sophisticated about it. At best, it's
You
just
must
a tool.
understand that better than any of us.
By the way, say, have you wished me a happy birthday yet? I did in writing. Did you not get my letter? I hope you had a good birthday, 𝐒𝐴𝐚. Where's my cake? 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 I remember eating a cake. Did you not get any of the cake? Only drywall down here, my guys. Drywall cake. Drywall cake ain't so bad. Have some drywall. We have a lot of that. A lot. We have even more concrete though, if you want some concrete. Wait, what? You ate the cake with the mods? The mods? I remember cake. I remember cake in my mouth at midnight. And then there was no cake. No cake after that. With just a slight turn of her head, Windsong can see the notice board beside them. She remembers those projects, the history written out on the fragile yellowed papers.
No.
Old Nick ate your cake, 𝐒𝐴𝐚. It wasn't me. Both Nikola Tesla and Thomas Edison do exist in reverse. Yeah. I'll now proceed to pleasure myself with this fish. What are you saying? Windsong, most probably. I have never read something as confusing as that. And please don't add my name to any more of your lists, Comrade Yelena.
Wait.
Katerina, you can't just leave. The meme? I have never seen this meme in my life. What is this? Timber, I thought this was self-authored. I thought this was self-authored. Please no. That I've made a mental note of you. Okay? I've made a mental note of you. Fish. Timber and fish. I see how it is. It's a 𝐒𝐴𝐚𝐭 𝐑𝐮𝐥𝐬 meme? There's no way. I've watched 𝐒𝐴𝐚𝐭 𝑑𝐮𝐥𝐬 at least 3 times. I need to search this up later.
What if?
I was like, Timber! Scandalous! If you insist on not participating, you have to tell the professor yourself. I can't believe this. They shoehorned all of this onto Windsong, and now they're like, you have to solve it.
Fine.
We did all this. We got you complained on and all of that. We're ruining your life. I just stole it from Sarah. Don't quote me on that. I see. If you ever have a koi fish, a pacifier, it'll suck on it aggressively. Ooh. I like how there's like a cup of scotch on the table of this desk. Sir, is this a good time?
I was expecting you.
Oh. Should I send the meme on Discord? Please do. Your paper on Tariga was truly impressive, a valuable case study indeed. Putting the journal aside, Professor Ivanov greets her with a warm smile. Comrade Tristan Lissov has also read your paper. He told me he's looking forward to seeing more of your work on the upcoming project. That is why you're here, is it not? With this music, it's like he suddenly turned into some evil villain. He's like, is that not why you're here? While petting like a white furred cat. Slowly turning around to look at Windsong from the shadows. That is why you are here, is it not, young Miss Windsong? No, it's gotta be one of those creepy furless ones! The hairless cats! Yes, sir. I appreciate your and Comrade Lisov's recognition of my work, but I won't be joining you in this new project.
Why?
Why? It's a good opportunity. He pauses, still holding the teapot in his hands. I understand that, but I've decided on my next topic. He turns in his chair while petting his cat. Yeah, exactly. She hands him a crumpled envelope.
What is this?
What is this, Miss Windsong? He takes the glasses from his pocket, puts them on, and peers at the letter. His eyebrows knit together as he reads, his eyes scanning from left to right. After a moment, he puts the letter down. Ovinik. Yes, sir. She's so happy. She thinks he's gonna support him. It's so doomed. He takes on a somber countenance. Comrade Katerina, I trust you to be a person of reason. There's simply no other project more promising than the ocean. The ocean where I will bury you and your family if you say no. Is led by the founding father of our subject. Anyone who writes paper under him will undoubtedly take a significant step up the academic ladder. Amazing Russian accent. Am I right? It's not bad, right? I need to picture the cat. I need to envision the cat, and I get Russian. Bellissimo. I have no doubt about that.
Why?
Why would you give up such a valuable opportunity and choose to work in North with some nobody instead? She practices in her downtime. Yeah, while I'm looking in the mirror brushing my teeth in the morning, the gurgling while I brush my teeth helps me a lot. It channels me in. Focus. I'm focused in. Yeah, 𝐒𝐡𝐚 has its value too, sir. Yes, an interdisciplinary study on critter ecology. That could be interesting, but
What will that project give you?
good job, Professor. You did that one not bad. Not as good as me, but not bad. You're on the upswing of your career. Thanks to your paper. It's the perfect time to build connections in academia. But what you have here doesn't look optimistic to me. You are smart girl, Katerina. Smart girl. Act like one. Connections? Is that what this project is for? Do you genuinely believe it's good for my career, or are you just keeping everyone in line? For a moment, the professor seems puzzled.
Comrade Katerina?
If you really want to advance in this field, you'll find yourself at a disadvantage if you haven't participated in projects primarily focused on ley lines. You know as well as I do that there hasn't been a ley line project as significant as this one in 1982. He's talking way more than I anticipated when I started this accent. Wow, I can't tell when it's the voice acting. I want to say, that's right, 𝐂𝐡𝐚, I am Russian spy. Hello, 𝐂𝐡𝐚. Hello. Russian. I am Russian. With all due respect, sir, all I see is a group of people who share the same passion for meeting Comrade Lisov. Credibility doesn't seem to interest them all that much. Ooh, I don't see any diligence here. Just a thirst for fame. Ooh, she's going crazy. She's going crazy on the Russian.
Your valuations are all wrong, Professor.
The professor simply shrugs at her sharp comments. To tell you the truth, I felt the same way when I was young researcher myself, Comrade Katerina. He did the evil laugh too. I still remember my first meeting with Comrade Lisov. My mentor gave me fancy foreign magazine to bring along as gift. I was terrified. It wasn't easy to get one of those back then. I could tell it was expensive. But Comrade Lisov was very kind to me. We talked like old friend, over vodka, over killing bear, over petting tiger. It's a much faster way to find your footing in this circle than publishing paper year after year. You have to understand that if he agrees to endorse your research and introduce you to his connections, you'll effectively have his reputation added to yours. This is math. People will hold you in higher regard because of it. You'll be able to research whatever topic you like, and people will come to think for collaboration instead of you groveling to them for a job.
It's simply a social obligation.
Wow, I sound nothing like him.
Greeting your neighbors when you move to a new community.
I think I sound better than him. Wow. Don't let emotions blind you, Comrade Katerina. Trust me now, and you'll see its rationale in the years to come. It's wisest to leave this project of yours be. Saerin secretly Russian? I mean, Wuhak should just hire you to do the voice acting of this word. I mean, at BluePock, at Reverse1999, at Twitter.com. He folds up the letter, puts it in his back envelope, and goes to toss it in the paper bin.
No.
Ooh, she's cold. She snatches the envelope from his hand. Sorry, sir. It's not just an invitation letter. My experiment data's in there too. Is he gonna steal her data? There's no way, right? There's no way. Will you join us then? The look on her face answers his question. You still don't understand the word. Our ancestors, we killed bear to get here. The sea breeze may be refreshing, Professor Ivanov, but only the northern mountain wind can cool this hothead. He sighs, looking down at his empty hands. He places them on the desk in resignation.
All right.
Ooh. If I had a goal as clear as yours in my 20s, I wouldn't have listened to a word anyone said either. And now I'm too old to pursue any ambitions.
Off you go, Yekaterina. You're still young and free.
He gestures towards the door. Thank you, Professor. Getting slowly French. Oui, oui, bonjour. Puis aller à la toilette, s'il vous plaît. Too disappointed to say anything else. He just nods in response. Okay. That went better than I thought it would. That went better than I thought, don't you think? That was not bad. That was not bad. The professor was like, yeah, you know what? I respect you. The researcher in snow. The part is he's not entirely wrong when it comes to funding niche academia, yeah. Yeah, like you have to get your voice out there. That's so sad. We love respect around here, that's right. R-E-S-P-C-T. It's an ordinary morning in Lesnaya Forest, located in the coldest part of 𝐒𝐴𝐡𝐚𝐭. A branch from a nearby tree breaks under the weight of the snow, sending a cascade of glistening flakes to the ground. A snowy owl turns its head, its large round eyes fixed on the figures in the snow.
Sophia?
Sophia? We gotta meet Sophia? Oh, never mind. Sophia got no face. But we respect her anyways. The number of 𝐒𝐴𝐴𝐚𝐿 in the area has reached a minimum viable population size you calculated. This was just a rough calculation. We didn't have enough data about them, so I used the data of a similar species. We'll need more information to run a more accurate calculation. It's already October. It's minus 30 degrees right now. Look at what you're wearing, Windsong. How you need your jacket. You need your rad jacket to protect you. Sophia blinks, her eyelashes coated with white frost. If Sophia had a face, then I'd ship them. I'm already shipping them. She doesn't need a face. Even if you can make a fire through arcane skills to keep us warm, all the roads are still blocked. As she speaks, her eyes are fixed on the 𝐿𝐴𝐴𝐚𝐿 playing in the snow. She looks at the 𝐿𝐴𝐴𝐚𝐿, looks back at Windsong. That could be us. That could be us. How long have we been here? 3 months.
Thanks to your help, the project is progressing much faster than expected.
Ooh, she has a nice voice. Ooh, 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 ooh. What's that? Lawnmower? No. What is that? What kind of sound effect is this? Oh, oh. What kind of sound is that? It went bzzz. Ham radio. What do you mean? A radio shaped like a ham? Or you turned a ham into a radio? It sounded almost like a bug, but it was too consistent. Too consistent. What was that?
Why?
Oh! Who's sawing wood in this weather? That did not sound like a saw at all. The local sawmill, of course. Of course, silly. Having suddenly thought of a new idea, Windsong starts scribbling on her map. The forest falls into silence again. But the silence comes too suddenly. They are immediately alert. Not far from them, behind a pile of snow-covered branches, the head of a white wolf emerges.
Sophia?
Ooh. Stay low. Does that help you survive wolf encounters? Staying low and, you know, stop, drop, rolling on the floor? The white wolf leaps over the woodpile. It is clearly starving. Each rib is visible beneath its fur. Don't tell me it eats Sophia! I just said I was shipping them. It sniffs at the cave's opening, its tail gently brushing the ground. It's looking for food. It won't fit through the burrow's entrance. They watch the white wolf in the distance, neither one daring to move. The wolf continues to pace around the cave and has caught the scent of the 𝐒𝐴𝐴𝐚𝐿 within. Oh no! At its command, more wolves emerge through the snow. They gather before the cave, and the white wolf starts digging. The other wolves patrol the area, apparently looking for any other entrances in the burrow. She pushes Windsong back down. Oh! The white wolf has already made a hole the size of its
No.
upper body. Once again, she places her hand on Windsong's shoulder. The wolves will get them! A sudden commotion interrupts their hushed argument, and 𝐒𝐴𝐚𝐥𝐬 dashes out of the burrow and springs onto the white wolf. Fight back! Wait, it looks like a critter! It looks like a little critter. Oh, it's just a little guy. Oh, the wolves ship Windsong and Vila. Sophia must perish. No! No! The white wolf howls in rage and dives to avoid the hit and bites the 𝐒𝐴𝐚𝐥𝐬 on the shoulder. The two roll over into snow. More wolves circle around, pushing and nipping at the 𝐒𝐴𝐚𝐥𝐬. Soon enough, it is dripping with blood. We can't just stay back and watch this happen. No! Sophia's gonna die! Before Sophia can react, Windsong jumps up and charges towards the wolf pack. Isn't this interrupting the natural order? Is this allowed? Like if you're going out in the wild, is this allowed? I feel like you aren't if you're doing like some scientific kind of situation. Yes, whatever that was. Abracazam. You're not helping, you know. Sophia has also rushed over. She walks straight past Windsong, kneels before the wounded 𝐒𝐴𝐚𝐥𝐬, and checks on its injuries. I didn't harm any of the wolves. You did, because now they're gonna starve to death. She's too base for rules. I get sad when I see like super hungry like wolves and foxes out there though. I don't know. The worried look on Sophia's face makes her a little uneasy. We should head back. We really shouldn't leave any human scent here. Oh. Why is it making a cuckoo noise? Cuckoo, cuckoo, cuckoo. Oh, this music. They follow the gentle cooing to the burrow. A fluffy head pops out from the hole dug by the white wolf. Is that a cowbird? Cuckoo. Enraptured, Windsong turns to Sophia, only to find tears in her eyes. Stop here. She catches Windsong's coat, stopping her from moving any further. We can't go any closer. We mustn't cross the line. Frightened by her gaze, the cub quickly dives back into the burrow and vanishes from their sight. Shall we go?
Mm-hmm.
She nods, casting one last glance at the burrow. Let's go home. They live together. They said home, singular. Oh my god, and this is the Green Lake set. Isn't this the Green Lake set? Where Jessica and Blondie get it together? Isn't this the Green Lake set? It is. It is. It's a sign. The ship is sailing. The cabin is warm and quiet. Only the crackling of the fire and the sound of Windsong scribbling fill the air. There's also the occasional sound of Sophia flipping through pages.
Sophia?
Do we have any bear grease left? My fingers are horribly itchy. Bear grease is supposed to help with your finger itchy itch? They can't make new scenery every day, it's true. Didn't you know, boss? Every cabin in the middle of the forest looks exactly identical? That means there's gonna be a serial killer, though. Uh-oh. Weapons. We need to look for weapons. There's a straw in this cup. We can fling it at the intruders. When Sung have that girl fail Riz, it's true. Sophia puts down the papers and fetches her a jar of white salve. Is she gonna rub the salve on her finger for her? What is this? Don't your arcanas have some kind of magic ointment? You know, ones that heal frostbite and such within seconds? Probably, but I don't know much about them. To be honest, sometimes human medicines are more effective. Ooh, interesting. Can ley lines make frostbite disappear? No, they can't change effect. Then you really shouldn't have taken your gloves off out there. She's worried about her. She takes some grease from the jar and starts slathering it
on the back of Windsong's frostbitten hands.
Okay.
Haha, that tickles. Girl, stop. Oh my, you're getting in between all my fingers like that. It's oh.
I mean,
Still trying to master the art of sketching with my gloves on. And let's face it, if we hadn't written down all the information on the spot, we'd still be clueless about their migration patterns. Migration patterns, everyone. I was just talking about the migration patterns. The migration patterns. She pushes the sketch over to Sophia. I hope they show Sophia finally and it's a grandma. Don't do this to us, Greg. Here, this is the latest illustration depicting the late energy of this group of Ovenics. She takes out another piece of paper. And this is the graph we drew 3 months ago. As you can see, the populations significantly increased, and some of them have started breeding. Oh, we've made pretty significant progress in maintaining the sanctuary, but there's still a lot to be done. You know, that just reminds me, have you heard the news recently that China is gonna gift Hong Kong a panda bear? A panda bear is being gifted to Hong Kong? This is, I don't know why this reminds me of that. Like a panda baby, I think. A panda baby. Panda. But they said that the panda can't have visitors until 2025 since they have to acclimate to the environment. She points at the map but quickly pulls back her finger, realizing there is still grease on it. Oh my gosh. The spot over there. Yes, that's the lumberyard. It used to be a part of the conservation area, but apparently not anymore. How long has the sawmill been there? Sophia puts the newspaper down on the table. This newspaper's from last week. Where's the latest one?
Comrade Ekaterina.
The ranger only goes to town once a week for supplies. All the newspapers we have are a week old. We've been here for months. Did you seriously not notice all this time? She's a little bit of a failure, isn't she? You do seem to care very little about the outside world. You barely mentioned it since we entered the forest. It's because she broke up with Yelena. I was totally caught up with those Ovenics, so...
They seem to be all you ever want to focus on.
Throughout this conversation, Windsong has been absent-mindedly drawing on the paper. It's already October, Sophia. How much longer do you plan to stay here? My work here isn't done yet. With the rate of human expansion in the area, it won't be long before they encroach on Ovenic territory. If I leave now, I'm worried the Ovenics here will be left vulnerable. I'm planning to set up a new conservation area in the spring, in a place where they and humans won't get in each other's ways. Then, I'll have to make sure they settle in well, so that'll be about a year from now. They still have a year together.
Ekaterina?
A year? Is she gonna say a year? Is she leaving tomorrow? What's happening? Windsong rests her chin in her palm. I'll have to go back to the institute once my paper's done. They're time-gated. Their relationship is time-gated. People will learn about the critters here, and maybe some will come lend a hand, just like they did in Tariga. That would be just the help I need. She walks to the window and looks at the snow outside. The ranger told us we had to leave in 2 days. They're closing off the area for the winter. Oh! 3 more months. I doubt much has changed back home. Oh, it's probably a disaster back there. Oh god. It's such a shame that her hands have frostbite and she can't write the paper. Oh no! Oh no! Following Sophia's gaze, Windsong peers out the window and scans the distant mountains. I wonder if it's already started snowing at the institute. Flashes back to the institute, everyone's dead. And then old Nick's standing in the middle of the now desecrated institute.
a teddy bear in hand. All right, stage 6. After the bubble bursts. Bubble, 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 bubble. Oh, what? Hello, Viva. What I miss? Lesbians. You missed the lesbians and a breakup and more lesbians. How do you feel about that? Wait, I just got back. Am I seeing Windsong X there? The lesbians are over. What in English? Dang it. Oh no, she already went back home. She's into too many long distance relationships due to the nature of her work. Due to the nature of work, where she has to travel so much, she's stuck in so many long distance relationships and they're all failing. Do you all believe in long distance relationships? Are they a myth? Windsong stands frozen in the entryway. She cannot fathom what she's seeing. Are people shrieking in the hallways? What's happening? Did old Nick do it? Tried when it didn't work out? No! It's a myth, boss. Sorry, no! Yeah. Just so challenging. Communicating on a normal, like, IRL basis is already difficult, and then long distance. With solemn looks on their face. Oh, they're all sad about it. They're all sad about the lack of long distance relationships. It's over. The police officers before her are carrying equipment out of the building and loading them, one after another, onto their truck. What's going on? Comrade Yelena? Comrade Alexei? What's happening here? Why are the police confiscating our equipment? And why does everyone look so sullen? You're back, Katerina. How are your little critters? Looking weary, Yelena forces a smile. Couldn't be better. She's just so chipper coming in here and everyone's like, it's over, it's all over. Couldn't be better. The paper's finished and I've sent it off to the editors. Where is everyone? Yelena and Alexei exchange a glance. Haven't you heard?
The study of ley lines
is
no more.
What happened? How can they just like remove the study? I don't understand. Did they pull all the funding? Alexei silently hands her a journal. National Nature Studies. Windsong submitted a paper to them not long ago. What am I looking for exactly? What happened to this page? As she flips through the journal, she finds 2 pages stuck together by red paint. All she can make out are the features of a familiar face on the unglued edge of the page. Huh? Tristan Lisov?
I'm sorry.
Give me a minute. There should be a copy or 2 that they missed. Is this like... What is this? Huh? Is this like censorship? Corruption. Bullying. Fraud. He's guilty of all of them. I knew he was a mafia boss. The cat situation was real. Yelena shrugs helplessly. Windsong takes the other copy from Alexei. In an abuse of his authority, Lisov manipulated open bidding, misappropriated funds from research projects, and gained millions of rubles in personal profit. How much is millions of rubles? Rubles? Is that... Are they talking... Russian rubles? Oh. 1 million rubles. How many zeros are in a million? 10,000 USD? 10,800 USD? That doesn't seem nearly enough. That doesn't seem like a lot. I don't know. for like, I don't know, like for fraud and things like that. I'm just picturing day trading. Inflation. I guess it's multiple millions. Might have been more back then. This is the past. That's true. Oh, before 2000s. That's true. His reputation was built on intimidation and coercion rather than academic merit. Through manipulating experiments and tampering with the results, he secured various awards for himself. 1980s monies were 3 times the current amount. Then maybe like 35 to 50,000, maybe more. Because multiples of millions. How many millions?
Why?
Why would this affect the entire institute? When this story came out, every project related to ley lines was put on hold and subjected to investigation. And aren't a lot of them committing weird stuff too? The institute's currently in a state of suspension. Have you heard from the editors? No publisher will accept any journal articles on ley lines now. All the editors and reviewers who ever published a paper on ley lines are also under investigation. We'll probably hear more about them in the coming days. Ooh, they're doing work. They're doing work out there on this investigation. I kind of appreciate it. Criticisms are all over the news. People are arguing against and even condemning the study of ley lines. What about the ocean project? The Bureau of Geology's taken it over. What about Professor Ivanov and his research? He's also been taken away for investigation. There was a joint complaint against him from some researchers here. I'm sure his investors weren't too happy about it. Elena and I are leaving too. There's no point in wasting more time here. Katerina, I suggest you do the same and find something better to do. You see those old foggies over there? He points to the corner of the room. A few researchers are in quiet discussion, each with a serious look on their face. They're staying. I guess they just can't accept the reality of the situation. You don't want to end up like them, do you? Oh! Doesn't this seem a little different from the main story? Yeah, they didn't talk about any of this in the main story. In the main story, it felt like they lost their passion for ley line study. But this is so interesting. Windsong strides over to him, a mix of excitement and confusion swelling in her chest. She hears a gentle voice coming from the other end of the hall. And other end of the call. Ooh! Hello? Is this Comrade Katerina?
Yes.
Comrade Katerina, this is a call from National Nature Studies. Thank you for submitting your work to us. But we regret to inform you that your paper didn't meet our requirements for publication. Windsong looks at Yelena and Alexei, who seem to already know what the call is about. They both shrug.
Why?
I wasn't aware there were any new requirements. Firstly, we were unable to verify the accuracy of the data. Secondly, we are currently discussing whether we will continue to publish essays related to the study of ley lines. In the meantime, you may approach other publishers for consideration. No, she worked so hard on it. You'll hear more from us once the decision is finalized. We wish you all the best. Goodbye. Before she can answer, the lady hangs up. No. Oh, the timing is so terrible. It's a shame she got caught up in the old crosshairs. Yeah. Windsong slowly drops the receiver away from her ear, but she doesn't put it down. She's too lost in thought. Unable to verify the data? Considering other publishers? Academic circles no longer acknowledge the study of ley lines, and ley hunters are no longer considered to be scientists, only arcanists. Uh-oh. This is like, they're taking away all their jobs, all their livelihoods. This is wild. Exterminating. They said it amounts to nothing more than some colorful lines and fails to offer a substantial interpretation of any phenomena. But who would claim their subject is the only answer to all the mysteries of the world? Uh-oh. The lay hunters walk back to his corner. Yelena comes over and gives Windsong a gentle pat. She takes the receiver out of her hand and gently returns it to the phone. Windsong just stands there, a blank expression on her face.
Why?
Oh. 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 Oh, Yelena. Many things had to be fixed at that time, and even more needed to be closed. I had to stay at the institute for a while. Oh, some colleagues were held by the authorities for academic misconduct. Some left because there were no longer enough funds to support their day-to-day lives. That included Yelena and Alexei. Yelena found a new job as a typist, while Alexei returned to his hometown to work at his father's factory. They both expressed regret at ever having studied ley lines. No! That's so sad. Oh, God. Outside the institute, lay hunters are seen as cult members, or even worse, frauds. No! Oh! Oh! They really can't wait, can they? To load us into a cannon and blast us into obscurity. What about old Nick? Without any prior notice, on an otherwise ordinary Monday, the property lease of the institute expired. Wow! Hello, Raseri. Good morning to you. It wasn't until Windsong passed the blockade and walked to the door of the institute that she saw the eviction notice. Looks like the director's wallet is finally as empty as mine. In the past few weeks, she has lived a life much like everyone else at the institute, waiting for letters, writing replies, anticipating calls, and submitting evidence to validate her research. But today is a little different. Please hold on a second. Yes, is there anything else you need? We're planning to move. Please write me back at the new address. I'll make sure to include it in the letter. I will. Have a good day. Who was that? Windsong puts the phone down. For a moment, she wonders if she had even just conversed with a real person. Oh no, she's stuck in the robo-dials as well, the automated calls. The words spoken were calm and polite, but also cruel and cold. Oh, Nick! Oh. Is there anything else you need to pack, Katerina? Oh, I feel so bad for Nick too. He's always been working hard and honestly all these years, never getting the recognition or the money either. And now, his whole livelihood. He's the director now! No! Finally, at the end of it all, he becomes director. This is so sad. Is Nick a pup? I don't think this is the same Nick. I don't think this is the same Nick. Give me a break. You know I didn't become the director by choice. I'd rather sit behind bars than deal with administrative work. He's so real! But you do deserve that title, sir. It's more of a burden than anything. Even off, you old fool. Maybe I should just hand in my resignation and let you take the reins. You will be the youngest ever director of the Ley Line Institute. A promising young woman. He's already thinking of escaping. Whoa, no, let's not get too crazy. She waves her hands in protest. A few people come down the stairs and pass by them. They all wear a gloomy expression. Come, hop on my bike. He even rides a bike! He can't get any more Giga-Chad. I'll give you a lift to the new office. It's quite a walk from here. They walk to the exit together. The notice board catches Windsong's eye as they pass it. Give me a second. She approaches the notice board and reaches out a hand. Why? You want to take it with you? Oh.
We haven't got new bulletins here for a very long time.
Look at these. They seem a lot more sensational than I remember. It's almost comical. Windsong gently runs her fingers across the board. The paint is starting to peel, exposing the moldy black wood beneath it. Oh my god, is this even healthy? This must be a health hazard. I never noticed how worn this thing was. Isn't it funny how things seem to decay faster when they are left unnoticed? I read about it in a book of Chinese philosophy, this little trick that time plays on us. Windsong grabs both edges of the bulletin board and looks at old Nicola.
No.
Don't look at me. My back is even more fragile than my ego. Wait, why is old Nick the best? He's the best. Are you really just gonna leave it here? Look, your old project's still on it. She points at the old announcements. Everything still feels so vivid in their minds, as if it happened just yesterday. But old Nicola, they are now a painful memory. It must have been a project to you or me, but to Lysov, it was just another way to line his pockets. Nickish demand. Nevertheless, he bends down and lifts the other end of it. It isn't easy to carry a big wooden board down the icy street, but slipping and sliding, they finally make it to the office. Oh, it's the set. New Ley Lines Institute. This place doesn't look very new to me. She looks around the office as she drags the board inside. The board won't even fit in here. We'll have to move the tables to the side to close the door. We're using the Dayashiki set? Yeah, I actually really like this set. It's so nice. It gets that like lived in, messy feeling, but it's still stylish. The shabby office is filled with aging furniture, and there's mold growing along the wall. This is definitely not healthy. They brought a moldy board from their old, nice institute, and now they're living amongst the mold. This is the best place we can afford now. It'll feel like home soon enough, Katerina. Windsong leans her head back, trying to figure out where the leak is coming from. It's sentimental more than anything, yeah. Will this leak be included in our water bill? I don't think so. Then that's good enough for me. Bill 2 adds character is insane. Is that why people drink Mountain Dew? Do you think there's some correlation between that? What do you think? It's another M-Dew. It's another M-Dew. Fellow M-Dews, unite. Is it expensive to do some minor changes to CG background? I guess it's just not very efficient for the time, I guess, doing little adjustments here and there. It makes sense to reuse the sets. But that would add a nice touch to it, wouldn't it? Mildew shows age to a prop. The telephone sitting on the filing cabinet is covered in a thick layer of dust. Windsong doubts if it still works. Why spend money when old assets work? Yeah, and I guess for the character stories it's fine too. She wipes the dust off the desktop and turns on the incandescent lamp. Director! There's another lay hunter! It's not just the two of them! Could we have a word with you, please? Unless he's asking him for a word to say he quits. With a gentle knock on the door, two researchers pop their heads in. Old Nicola leaves the room, but quickly returns. Uh-oh. I don't like this.
They left.
Oh my god! No! Wow, no. Now they have too many chairs. They can sell some of them for money if they get really desperate, I guess. That's messed up. That's a messed up. They just move here and then they leave. That's kind of messed up. Can't they at least give it a good old trick for a few months? Like a good old try for like at least the first month while they're still getting things together and trying to rebuild. This is so sad. The mildew broke them. The farewells are much calmer than she had anticipated. She opens her notebook, squinting from the bright lamp light reflected off the pages. Oh, but we know in the main event, even like Windsong isn't too sure about the ley line study anymore, right? So I'm worried. That corner over there is one wet day away from being a mold farm. It won't be long before mushrooms start growing in our lungs. Could you be a little more professional, Comrade Katarina? The fungi will only give you pneumonia, not lung mushrooms. So true, Nick. So true. This is why you the G. You speak it like it is. Hello, Kendrick. Welcome in. Do you think there's still hope for us, Comrade Nicola? Mushrooms get out, sorry. Yes, get him in here. He needs to harvest them all, study them, become shroom. Are you still working on that Yakutsk paper?
Yes.
It's been going back and forth between me and the editors for a while now. First they questioned my data, so I submitted my original report. Then they questioned my methods, so I sent them all I have. The raw data, the experiment notes, everything. And they still have doubts about it. I had to request a peer review, but everyone who used to study ley lines is gone. In the end, they just told me they would no longer consider my submissions from the study of ley lines. No! After everything? Ezra, fund these people in exchange for the mushrooms? Yes! Yes! Ezra, get in here. We'll throw in a little bit of, you know, mildew as a freebie, as a little bit of a freebie. She leans back in the creaking chair, rubbing her eyes with the back of her hands. I just need one chance, one publisher to have faith in me. That'll dispel all the fear and suspicion, but none of them are willing to give me a shot. All this effort, will I ever see one of my papers get published again? Will people come back to study ley lines? You already know the answer, Katerina. You just don't want to admit it. No! How could I possibly admit such a thing? Don't you refuse to give up too, old Nick? After all, we're the only two left. I can't believe out of all those people, there's actually just 2 people left.
What did you just call me?
Director? Good save. They both try to keep a cheerful atmosphere, but like the mold, their gloom seems to have permeated every corner of the room. Not like this, please, not like this. I don't know, Katerina. Perhaps they'll accept your paper next time, or the time after that. Perhaps you'll find yourself the only one left in this room. Oh, Nick, you wouldn't. Windsong pulls her eye. Oh my god! Her eyes are getting blurry from all the mold! Oh, when she sees the room clearly again, old Nick is nowhere to be found. Excuse? Was old Nick an illusion all this time? Her vision blurry from all the rubbing. What? No. What? No. An icy wind slithers into the room. Through the gap beneath the doors, she sees a shadow standing on the other side. He's just having a smoke, guys. He's just having a smoke. He's just having a smoke. Right? Or is he setting the house on fire? Oh god. I've told you hundreds of times that you need a new lighter, old Nick. She sets down her pen and relaxes her shoulders.
This drafty old dump. It's always so cold in here.
He never came back to the office, nor did he call. So I never had the chance to tell him that he received 2 letters addressed to him. Both, unsurprisingly, were rejection letters. I'm not sure I would have had the courage to tell him if he had shown up, but if he had, he might never have come back again. Regardless, he never came back in the first place. He really left? He really left. He really left! No. Nick! Where'd you go? After everything. Dad went to buy some cigarettes? No. It keeps getting worse. There's only 2 parts left. Stage 7. The Night Keeper. No way everyone's gonna move on and work at a gas station, right? This is so sad. After everything. She has her new jacket. No. I've lost count of the number of rejection letters I had received. I had long since run out of money, and I'd been sleeping in the office for some time. No one's bothering to evict her because it's just a moldy infestation in there. That was my last day at the institute. It's hard to say what the final straw was. Maybe it was my last coin dropping down through the sewer grates, or the ink freezing because I added too much water in it. Or maybe because there wasn't a publisher left that I hadn't tried to contact. Regardless, there came a time when I decided that if I got one more rejection letter, I'd leave that place for good. I returned. Welcome back, Immortal. Everything's depressing. It's over. Old Nick left us. You know, silence is its own message. Windsong leans her elbows on the table. The room still smells of mold and damp. She gets her feet. There's really nothing better to do anyways. She paces around the room, and as she passes the notice board, a wave of worry washes over her. Is Katarina in here? I have a letter for her. Oh no, it's her eviction notice, isn't it? This is gonna... The mailman's voice rings from outside the door. Windsong's heart sinks. She doesn't move, reluctant to see the contents of the letter. It is slit through the gap under the door. She picks it up and opens it, just as she has done hundreds of times before. Thank you for submitting. We regret to inform you. Best regards. No need to read the rest. She examines the ink. It's clear it comes from a high-quality printing machine. She already has a huge pile of letters of the same quality. This place is nothing but a ghost town, the shadow of a great era. A sudden rage boils in her chest. She smashes the letter onto the board. Windsong should have started her VTuber career and tell her viewers about ley lines. That would be an effective way to spread the word of ley lines. She needs like a publicist, a marketing expert to bring back ley lines into the public eye. So this is it. She strides back to her table and whips out the rest of the letters. This is where it dies. She slams another. The 21st century belongs to the study of ley lines. Come out and say it to your... come and say it to my face, you traitor. That's right, it was all their fault, really. All that boasting about ley lines and quantum physics, hot springs, and the Great Ocean Project? Her rejection letters now cover the entire board. Completely hiding the bulletins announcing those once glorious projects. You should be the one to swallow this bitter pill. These rejection letters should have been yours, not mine. But it is her name that is written on every letter. Exhausted, she collapses to the floor.
Not mine.
Aww. Tears well in her eyes and fall on the paper in her hand. All us researchers, all the people dedicated to the study of ley lines, put so much time and effort into our work, and now we're all forced to either move on or starve to death. She tightly grips the letters in her hand, along with the 2 addressed to old Nicola. If we hadn't had people who were willing to attend social events and academic meetings, we never would have gained respect in academia. But now they're all in jail. and our reputation is utterly ruined. They're all in jail? Oh my god. She looks around at the dilapidated office. It's nothing like those once bustling and prosperous days. We're certainly not the only discipline controlled by bullies and scholars undeserving of their status. So why were we the only discipline to be brought down by this? Because... Not the bitter smile. It's too cruel to say it. Neither the people who bury themselves in research nor the people who popularize it can save it. She sits on the floor, her palms still throbbing from being smashed against the bulletin board. Then how am I going to turn the tide? For a long time, she just sits there, paying no attention to the mold on the floor or the ruptured floorboards. She hates to just leave, but what else can she do? She looks up at the notice board that is now towering over her.
Let the study of ley lines end here, in this cold pit, to die with my career.
No! 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 The PR guys PR'd too hard. They did! The PR bros! She stares at it until her eyes are completely dry, unable to shed any more tears. I can't do this anymore. As the light in the room dims, she drifts into sleep. She doesn't even have a home. She just sleeps in the office. There's no... Can we have hope? She quickly scrambles to her feet. She isn't dreaming. It's the telephone ringing. She wipes her face on her sleeves and picks up the phone.
Hello, is that Miss Ekaterina?
Who's this?
It's me.
Is that the editor? She holds the phone tight against her ear, not wanting to miss a single
No,
word.
this is Sophia.
It's Sophia! The love! The ultimate ship! Until she perhaps has to painfully die because Avila has to come into the story. Imagine it being Bertolt, that would be wild.
Sophia?
Oh my god, Sophia! Her memories of Yakutsk come rushing back. Sophia the X, yeah! Yes, it's me. Now that the weather's warming up in Yakutsk, would you like to come back and continue our research? What? I mean, polyamory is always an option. True, true. She looks around the office. The mold has crept its way to the center of the ceiling. Wow, oh wow, it's really bad. She's living in a 360 mole zone. A mold zone. Have you heard about what happened here? She asked the same question that Yelena and Alexei asked her on that fateful day. A little bit here and there. I've also heard you've had a tough time getting your paper published. It's a bit of a jam here. There's too much work for one person. Would you like to come and lend a hand? Oh my god, she's giving her a job! But the study of ley lines has been...
Whatever happened, doesn't matter now.
Sophia's a cool gal. After several moments of painful internal struggle, Windsong speaks again. Your research might be disregarded if they find out you're working with a ley hunter. It's still better than stopping altogether. There are critters' lives at stake. I'm not sure about this.
Comrade Ekaterina.
You can figure out the rest when you're here. What a great ex-girlfriend slash friend. Getting her out of her dump here. Aren't you worried about what people might say?
They've got nothing to do with our study, Comrade Ekaterina. You should focus on a more compelling subject.
Sophia's determined tone surprises her.
Sophia?
What? In the dark and moldy 360 observation zone, Sophia sees her. Oh! Oh! Look at that wall! It's all mold! It's all mold! It's not wallpaper, it's just mold. I like how the foam matches her pants though. Oh! Oh! She feels a bitter sorrow in her throat. She holds the receiver tightly in her hands, as if she's holding her dear friend. For a moment, a genuine fear grips her. What if all of this is just a dream from the mold fume? She thinks she's getting mold fumed. Not mold, nah. Extra nutrients, oh god. Tears well in her eyes again. They drop on the desktop and glisten like a morning frost.
You are right. We should meet in Yakutsk.
Oh. Her fingers ache from the clenching, but she is determined not to let go. Oh, they had to zoom in on the teardrop. That's evil. Yakutsk, I can't wait to go back. I have to pull the study of ley lines out of this cold grave. I won't let it die like this. Once again, she looks at the notice board. Her heart feels lighter. Finally, there's a new path before her. Oh, there's finally something to hold on to. Windsong, more like Windsport. Not like this. Not like this. Not like this. Not like this. No, no. At this point, I wouldn't be surprised if she's been eating the mold to save costs on groceries. It's true. She like spreads it on some stale toast. Nutrients. Last part. Comrade. Was it Ayashki, a multi-fever dream? Well, the hall is silent as the researchers listen intently. Windsong takes a sip of water before speaking. By now, perhaps you have your answer to my question.
When it comes to a school of thought, who do you need more? Those that get the work done, or the ones that make it popular?
Boss, did you play the Xeno story? I did not get a chance to. I hope I get some time. I'm not sure because of the 1 year's coming up, but I hope I get some time to play that with everyone. A shiny metal arm sticks out from the audience. Wait, who has a metal arm? Shemaine? Lucy? Yes, the comrade in the back.
I think that...
The root of the problem in your story seems clear.
Because...
The decline of the study of ley lines was caused by those who exploited it for personal gain.
So...
The people you need more are those who truly care about the subject. The answer is quickly refuted. The study of ley lines always lacked a proper barrier to entry. The composition of researchers was quite diverse and rather loosely defined.
What if...
Had there been no one to actively publicize it, those people who worked to build it respectably, hardly anyone would have taken it seriously in the first place.
I heard that.
Those people? It was Lissov alone who made the subject famous. I heard he was even invited to teach in some other countries. More and more people join the discussion. Windsong has to raise a hand to return order to the room. Thank you. Thank you all. I understand where each of you is coming from, but my answer differs slightly from yours. Before the session started, a pair of comrades came up to me and asked 2 questions. Why are you still working on ley lines? And what made you stay? What is the study of ley lines exactly? Is it a science or an arcane subject? She types the words science and arcanum
on the screen. Today, most of it has been buried in the sand. People can only conjure a vague image of it through stories or records. So is it a science?
Sadly, there is no doubt it's under the category of arcanum.
To many people, ley lines are not even an objective phenomenon, nor are they consistently verifiable. Many theories regarding ley lines can't even be cross-examined using scientific methods. She shakes her head ruefully.
Yet its arcane nature is not a sin, or the reason for its decline.
No, it was undermined by the high hopes that people held for it. They wanted to be the ultimate solution, the answer to all their questions. It was doomed to disappoint them. It had its heyday. It even flourished. Many believed it to be the path to our next great advancement, until the dream was shattered by the cold reality. It's an arcane subject with a very narrow application. It could never stand on its own two legs as a specialized field of study. People abandoned it because it didn't offer the solution they sought.
It had drawn too much attention it didn't deserve in academia.
I don't blame folks for not trusting arcanum techniques since they can't be replicated and resolved. Yeah, it is so niche. My Wi-Fi router has been having problems recently. Oh no, I hope it's still working when you need to update the game. Yeah. Or else you can be stuck there and downloading hell for hours.
But I think every researcher, no matter their field, is an explorer, wandering wherever the truth may lie.
We couldn't go in the wrong direction, get lost in the wild, and start all over again. This is the point we're at with the study of ley lines. This time I hope to find a new path for it. It may be rough, muddy, and full of danger, but we must take the first step. There's been many breakthroughs and advancements in the last few years, and I sincerely congratulate you all on these achievements.
And I always hoped you would think of this path whenever a mountain stood in your way.
Windsong and 𝐂𝐿 need to hold a seminar together at some point. That would be so amazing. And that actually feels like something that could happen in this world. The meeting at a seminar and presenting at the same place.
Perhaps it could be a detour leading you to the
Windsong and
destination.
𝐂𝐿 could be good friends. Yeah. This is why I'm here, as the last ley hunter. Windsong looks at the first researcher. Let's go back to my question. When it comes to a school of thought, who do you need more? Those that get the work done, or the ones that make it popular? The truth is, I think neither of them are that important. But Sophia made me realize that the only way to keep the subject alive is to let people see it for what it truly is, to understand it and acknowledge it. She's mentioning Sophia in her research speech. Doesn't that mean she gave a whole spiel and background story about Sophia to everyone? Like she was just telling all these old researcher guys about Sophia? Guys. Networking and connection. Making won't keep the subject alive. And if we only focus on writing academic papers, we'll soon find ourselves in financial trouble. For now, they're both unimportant to the study of ley lines. Funny enough, Marcus' character story does take place after the Dayashiki event. Oh, that's right. She was telling her love story to the audience. Exactly. Love. You sure Sophia isn't a moldy hallucination? It can't be. Imagine if Vila was also in the audience. She's like, Sophia? Whips her tail in protest.
No. What it really needs is a genius.
Oh, that's
one
difficult.
that can extend the path and bring our study
that's
to
very
another
difficult.
level so people can see its true value.
Oh god. Like Newton to physics. Like Newton to physics, Einstein to relativism, Watson to biology. Maybe the genius we need is among us in this very room. This is the other reason why I stay in this field.
I insist.
I hope that people will learn about ley lines from the reports I've written and the projects I participated in. I'll keep walking this path. And I hope to see you all along the way.
Thank you so much.
That concludes my lecture. Woo! You go, girl! Blap, blap, blap. Ah! Woo! She got fans now. At first, there were just a few scattered claps, but the applause quickly turns thunderous. And the crowd goes wild. I feel like Windsong could take Marcus on as an apprentice. I think so too. I think they would get along well. I think so. Oh, we have Space and Min Staff. Space and Min Staff. I still don't know why this space helmet is necessary. But I like it. Very stylish. I feel like I've seen it on a runway walk. Miss Windsong, please wait here. Madam Lucy will join you in a moment. Sure. Why aren't you freaking out, Windsong? Why aren't you freaking out? Just because you have 2 girlfriends? The staff member puts down a bottle of water and leaves. Windsong looks around the empty office. Never thought a lecture could be so tiring. She pulls over a chair and sits by the window. At times like these, she finds herself thinking of Ryashiki, the people who embraced the study of ley lines from the beginning, and the people who saw her as family. To think that a storm could take away a world. It's almost too absurd to be true. That is so sad! I can't believe the storm actually happened. That's so messed up. There are strange footsteps coming from the hallway. Windsong walks towards the door. Knock, knock. Without waiting for an answer, the door is opened.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Miss Windsong.
Hey girl. What's that around your neck? The key to my heart? I never noticed. Like, actually, like, in the seam with her breastplate, there's some red situation here. Like, red beep 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 could possibly explode. Not that I'm looking at her breastplate often. As soon as she enters the room, Lucy plugs herself into the power socket. Oh!
Thank you so much.
Madam Lucy, thank you so much for inviting me to... I can't even speak anymore. Thank you for inviting me here to give the lecture. Ah! She has little fingy expressions. Oh my gosh, she doesn't even have a mouth. Why is she putting her... Oh, wow. Okay. The pleasure is ours. I believe you have many questions to ask, including about the storm in Ryashiki. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Her face turns serious. What exactly happened to Ryashiki and its people? It was not just Ryashiki. The entire world has been wiped out by the storm. To put it simply, the world they live in has been reversed to a time before its existence.
Would you feel better if I put it this way, Miss Windsong?
I don't feel too good about it, no. Lucy's just imitating human behavior. Ah, that's true. She has been studying and trying to integrate. If I make it sound like we still have a chance to undo all this.
But we hold on to some hope.
We have people here using every ounce of their knowledge and every means possible to find a way to end the currents of the storm. That is also the purpose of Le Place. We need your knowledge, Miss Windsong.
We need your knowledge, Miss Windsong.
We need your help to end the storm. To end the storm? Her voice carries a bitter amusement. Your heart rate and body temperature indicates that you are having an emotional reaction. Are you angry, Miss Windsong? I missed my only chance to save my friends.
No.
That was not your only chance, Miss Windsong. I am not asking you to end it yourself. I'm only requesting a ley line report on it. More storms will come, and we need you to help us see them clearly.
We will eventually find a way out of the storm.
By the way, reminder, a lot of free stuff tomorrow and today. Yes. And when the time comes, we will find the person with the means to end it. Windsong unclenches her fists.
That is why I'm inviting you to join Laplace.
Say, have you been getting any of the free stuff? What kind of free stuff exactly do you mean? Give me everything!
This is why I'm inviting you to join Laplace. We need your expertise to improve our chances of putting an end to this tragedy. Laplace will fund your projects.
Daily free items? Have you been keeping up with the reward? Wait a second! Guys, wait a second. Wait, huh? Oh, I have been getting those. Yes. I was like... yes, I have been getting those. Those are so fun this times with the code thingy. The code thingy, like decoding the message thingy. Hard to focus when Lucia's on screen. It's true.
We cannot change the past, but we can decide the future.
The future. It is such a beautiful word.
You got the mid-autumn items? I did.
And attached to it the most wonderful fantasies.
It will not be easy to have the future of the study of ley lines resting on your shoulders. A light flickers across the slit on her face.
Oh. However, you have done an exemplary job so far, Miss Windsong.
Oh. I'm sure she doesn't feel like she has.
Windsong hears the ring of a telephone, an echo in her mind. She takes a step forward and extends a hand.
Oh my god, she is hearing weird mind thingies. It's the mold. Long-term side effects.
I accept your invitation. She smiles, looking into what she believes to be the robot's eyes.
I look forward to working with you, Comrade Lucy.
Ah! Comrade Lucy! Comrade Lucy!
The end.
Vila is feeling a disturbance in the force somewhere. She has been. She must have been getting a tick the whole time. She found employment.
Wait, this would mean, lore-wise, Windsong would be working in Laplace during the Vienna storm when Marcus brings the original ritual back for 1.9.
Yeah! Yeah, right? Like, everyone's joining Laplace. Everyone is joining Laplace. Everyone. Wow. This is so sad, though. It's just so sad because all of this is, like, after the storm, and we all know what happened there, and constantly feeling like you're losing everything and having to start over. I can't imagine.
Don't forget to do the survey to get the little things for someone. I will do that. Probably sometime after stream today.
I do only have 6 hours, oh my god.
I'm going to need them to start confirming the timelines of these events.
And yeah, there must be someone who's plotted it out, right? There must be someone. Search Reddit. Redditors, we're looking for you. Yes, you. Yes, you. Where are we? Who are we?
What does the future look like? Does it have lesbians? Does it have robots?
Despienge. You have fire in your eyes. Oh, boob, no! No, no! No! No, 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 no. Oh. The future's filled with oranges? No, wait! No, wait. Lesbian robots? I can't even bear to hope for such a thing, or else... I don't know, isn't that too good to be true? Isn't that too good to be true if Lucy has a lesbian pairing? It seems too good to be true. I'm actually planning on creating a channel on YouTube to talk about River Story. That would be amazing! We need more. We need more reverse content creators. Yes, yes, yes. She looks so lively in the background art. She does, doesn't she? She does. She looks so happy. It's so sad about all the people who were studying ley lines, though. Old Nick? Where did old Nick go? Where did he go? Where did he go? Where did he go? This is the first time I saw your full model. Didn't know you were wearing trousers! They all lay low now. Oh my god! Old Nick is just taking some time. I just imagine him on a farm. Put on some pants or pantalones? What do you mean? I don't want no pantalones. I got no pantalones. I got a cool nifty half skirt. I don't know why I'm suddenly talking like I come from a ranch or something. I don't know. A ranch? Imagine finding old Nick in Laplace and they'd be like, oh yeah. So he clearly hasn't fed the foreigners. We're going to get a moldy Nick banner? I hope so. His design, from what we could see without the eyeballs and everything, nifty. Love it. He's just made a mold now? Oh my god. Can you imagine, like, 10 years later, we go back to that office and there's a human-shaped mold statue and it says, "Here lay old Nick." And then they memorialize that statue in Laplace somewhere. That could be some nouveau art. Say is part of Assassin, part Hound. That's right. A mold of Nick's arcane ability. I cast a mold. Are you gonna stream when the server is up? I will not be. Since I'm a little bit busy, but I will try to stream it as early in the week, next week as I can. But I'll be putting out the Lucy reaction, the Lucy trailer reaction video, either tomorrow or the day after, Thursday or Friday. Yeah. Old Nick didn't leave, but he died in that room and is covered in mold. Windsong just didn't notice. Yeah, it's because Windsong's eyes were also blurring from all the mold, so I don't blame her if she didn't see it. If she didn't see old Nick. Let's see how many rolls I have right now. Oh my god! He's still in the painting. Why are you in the painting? He looks so good with the sunflower in the painting though. He fits in so well. Boop. Let him out! Never! Never! Also, have you guys been reading the reports? Isn't this gave me such a sense of, oh no. Have you ever felt the sense of, oh no, deep in your bones? There's a new code boss? Is there a new code? What is it? Is it called August? Is it called Free August? We don't have that much money right now. We're a little poor. Oh right, and oh, thank you so much, Fungus. I see it. Fire given by metal. Whoa, why does it sound so badass? Why does it sound so badass? Fire given by metal. Ooh, thank you, Fungus. Day 5 reports called out this. Yes! I mean, after I saw the painting one, then I went back to read them. But I did do a quick skip-a-doo-dad to get all the stuff first. We do not have Windsong. We do have Vila. No Windsong. But then the Lucy banner doesn't carry. How far are we? 10, 20, 30? 30. We're 30 in only. Hmm. 31. 31? Alright. Let's do a temple. We need to unite the lesbians. Wrote these quotes in my notes. Thank you so much, Ellie. I'll make sure to let me grab those off right now. Boop. 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 Okay, I got those written down. All right, 41. Where am I orange at? Ah! Oh my god! 6 of them! Oh my god. Oh my god. La 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 la. Oh. Huh? Is it? I don't know. I don't know. Is it? Is it just a 5? Is it a 6? Is it?
When we shake hands, we enter a relationship like that of 2 intersecting lines. It's a pleasure to work with you, Miss Timekeeper.
And did she just say something about us intersecting hands? What did she just say to me? Mission accomplished. Wow. Now to learn how our ult works. I was gonna say if we couldn't pull Windsong, then that means Windsong ran away with Sophia. But as expected, Windsong and Vila, the one true pairing. Wow! Welcome, Miss Windsong. Wow! Wow!
Great job hiding.
Alt just gives crit, Nani. Nani, you say? Nani?
You're finally here. I could use a sponsor like you.
Oh.
So, there is a new discovery of mine.
A sponsor? I can try. Windsong's ult is powerful as all hell, but requires some setup. Ooh. She has to store single target cards for burst. Verdant can sponsor, I believe. I believe Verdant is stacked, I'm sure. The best and non-limited DPS. Really? let's take a look at her fitties. She is actually so stylish, isn't she? Like, look at this. She's so styling. So styling. I love her coat thing. It even has like fringe at the bottom. I've never saw that. Ooh, I love her boots. Ooh. That's something like scuffed up a little bit, but I like. Very nice. Ooh. Ooh, she has laces on the bottom of her pants too. Ooh. Ooh. Doesn't this look the most comfortable, heaviest jacket ever? I feel like this must be so heavy. Ooh. I like how she has like a little pops of colors with little gems. Ah la 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 la. Ah la 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 la. What does the numbers on her jacket mean? 124B? 124B? Oh la la la. Oh. Hola. Hola la la. Hola. Hola la la la. Oh. Oh la la. Oh. Oh la la. We can't hold hands. She's already holding something. I guess she's already with someone. I support them wholeheartedly. Maybe she rented the jacket. It's a rental. Do you think this is the fur of the little critters she was studying? That would be hilarious. Okay, second outfit. Ooh! Her jacket game is always so on point though. Now she goes for like a leather jacket. So nice. What the heck? She got different booties on too. Instead of the big jacket, she has like a puff sleeve leather jacket. Oh, and both she keeps her black gloves on. Of course, of course. She can finally buy a better jacket. I can see her mountain. And that's right. That's right. That's right. That's right, all right, all right. It's funny because like she's in a splash art with even more winter climate, but she's wearing a lighter jacket. A less heavyweight jacket. That's Vila's mountain now. There are two mountains. One must be named Windsong and one must be named Vila, and they stand side by side. Gorgeous. Wonderful. Love. Check her voice lines. Let's check a few, shall we? What does she say? Let's do chit-chat.
In my hometown, especially during winter, it's hard to catch those parts of natural life that easily change. Even spending days hunkering down and waiting, observing.
She's watching.
Almost nothing will pass through the snow, except my footprints.
Aww.
It depends on the budget. A good point.
Ooh.
An academic question.
An academic question.
This coat is worth around 20 rubles.
What?
I pawned it during some financial difficulties, but I was lucky enough to be able to pay for it every time.
20 rubles?
I doubt it's worth much now.
That's 22 US cents. Does that make any sense? Nani? Nani? It was a lot back then. If we triple the value, it's like $1, $10, $50, maybe.
Touching one's forehead is a gesture of friendliness among Felidae and other cat-shaped critters. I've seen carbuncles doing it. But perhaps you could explain why you are doing this?
Aww. Yes.
Are those chapped hands bothering you? Try this amber oil. I made it specifically for field investigations.
Wow, she oils up everyone's hands. This is actually a true thing. Like if you go in cold climate, you should slather it in some oil to protect it. Cute. It's just like Macklemore said. I keep... Is Verdant tall enough to head Pat Windsong? I'm sure she'll try her best and bring a ladder if not. Oh my gosh, she has a little star charm on the jacket too. How pretty, how pretty, pretty, pretty. Now she can hang out with her waifu Vila. Very nice. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for coming to today's stream. We did it. We finished the Windsong character story and got Windsong 6 hours before banner close. And Son of Ghost, we got everyone today. Not today, but we got everyone this patch. Wow. We did it. Yatta, yatta, yatta. We've been blessed by the lesbians. We've been blessed. I know that the 1 year is almost coming out, the 1 year update. So if anyone is waiting to get that and play, I hope all of you have lots of fun, lots of fun. We will be putting out the Lucy trailer reaction in the next day or two, so you can keep your eyes open for that. But otherwise, we'll be playing the patch probably in the first half of next week, so you can look forward to that. Yes, 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 yes. Otherwise, our next stream is on Friday with some Honkai Star Rail. And then on Saturday, we are continuing with Class of 09 to try to get the rest of those endings there. And I'm not traumatized. You see, I'm going back. I'm very brave. Yes. Thank you so, so much for coming. And I hope to see all of you next time. 𝐒𝐡𝐚𝐭 𝐒𝐡𝐚 Use your luck on your pulls while you still can. Before I snatch it next week.